the night. So cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. DD bands rapping, stories untold. Flying with rockets through the AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings spinning on their cloud. Flying with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. The pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Flying with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with their AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, checking the charts. Midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, guys? Good morning, friends. How y'all doing? Oh, it's a beautiful Monday. All right. Always Monday. I gotta turn everything back on, get everything situated again. Good morning, Jordan, Simon, Nathan, Fraser, Diana. Diana having record-breaking month this month. Been watching you guys and your performance. So great. So great. Easy. Levi, APIM. What's up? If only the man would bless him with this presence. Oh, well, y'all are sweet. Here I am. News on by next change of the whole counting calendar days for an activity. It's 7 days. They're not changing it. It's 7 days, and that's what the rule is. And that's pretty comparable with most firms, actually. I was researching myself. Many firms have a 7-day rule or a 10-day rule or something like that. So they are not changing, and actually the rules did specify, strictly specify or explicitly specify 7 calendar days. It's very comparable. So I don't think they're going to change it because everybody's doing pretty much the same thing. But I did ask them about it and see if they could make it like 7 trading days. And they were like, can you show us who does 7 trading days, and I looked around and nobody actually really that I work with does. Everyone's 7 to 14. So they did send an email to everyone. What does this email say though? The email's warning you. They're not going to get rid of. Yeah, the fact that you get an email also warns you to make a trade. So they're doing everything right. The system's working good. So yeah. Above, Julian, Alexis. By the way, they have a whole new package that came out. I have to tell you guys about it. I've got the inside scoop about that just a little bit. Welcome everybody to the stream. Alexis, Leo, Mad Yoda, Mark, Jaded, Julian, number 69. Lucky number. Consistent major. UWG Trader, David. Bam, auto plug. Lucan, Lucas, David, EK, Verb, and Trader for Keeps. Man, roll call gets like longer and longer every single day. Idra, Steve, Benny, Frank, Oscar, Claudia, Aid, Leo. How'd I feel today? Oh, I feel great today. Matthias, Jacob, Major Moreno, Pele. Good morning from Cali. Good morning. How's the weather out there? Kind of like a mix of beautiful, hot, and stormy this weekend here, but we'll do a little better today. No raining. Consistent full till, Leo. Rich. You said you failed. So somebody says, hey, I failed 180 evals and 9 funded accounts. How to stop over trading? You must trade for a living and withdraw the payout ASAP. Oh man, you've only failed 180 evals compared to most influencers. That's nothing. I've seen influencers who failed 18,000. Leo, Fraser, Savage. Is calendar days different from trading days? Yeah, like 7 calendar days means if you trade on Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? You got Monday, so you make a trade. The rapid challenge, holy, yeah, the rapid challenge, right? It's cool. Is that real? It's 100% real. I'm about to make a tweet and all that and give you guys some information about it. Jump talking to the Prime Minister now. Yep. And everybody else, what's up? Good morning. Don't forget to hit the like button. Pretty sure Top Step is 30 days. I'm sure some of them are 30 days or whatever, but at the end of the day, Top Step, isn't it that a monthly fee at Top Step? Is this correct? Right? Top Step's a monthly fee. And Funded X is not. So not once you're funded. Well, yeah, I mean, y'all are talking about the eval stage as well, right? Right, once funded. So Funded X is not a monthly fee. It's a one and done. So the thing is with like Funded X, you can't just like buy the account and just sit there forever. Every firm is going to make you do something once a month, whether it's pay them once a month in eval or make a trade once a month so that you blow up and pay them again. So you're paying them once a month. Let me explain this again. Every firm is going to want to take your money once a month. So either A, they have a monthly fee, take your money once a month, or B, they make you trade once a month or once a week. That way you blow up and pay them back. Just to repeat what I said. Every firm is going to be taking your money once a month, one way or another. So you're going to get no monthly fee and then the 30-day inactivity, right? Kind of how that game goes. So with Funded X, what's good about them is that it's no monthly fee, no activation fee, none of that. So they're on the camp of you got to trade it. You can't just buy it and sit there. You can't just wait for them to have like a 95, 99% off sale to load up on the accounts and just sit on them until you want when the market's great. Does this make sense? Hopefully. Yeah, they got to make a monthly revenue. This is what the point is. Yeah, every firm has to do something. Right? So usually the less you pay per month, the more you have to trade it in a way, right? Makes sense. Yep. Okay. What's up, guys? Good morning. Let's get ready to like read the market, see what's going on here. Hold on 1 second. As much as I asked them, I was like, is there any way you guys can maybe, because I couldn't find it. I was like, can you guys specify where it says calendar days? They're like, oh, well, here it is in the rules that I looked at. I was like, oh, well, that's my bad. I didn't read the rules well enough. It does say 7 calendar days. And I was like, can you guys change that? Like, they're like, yeah, but can we examine that? Is there anybody else out there that does better than 7? And I looked and I was like, oh, nobody does. None of the people in their category does. And you can't, like, apples for apples, you have to kind of compare everything like it is in their category that's comparable. And so I would have pushed for harder if they had the ability to do so. What's up, Tyler? Good morning. Hold on. Let me read up on let me get some more info on this rapid challenge thing. Yeah, hold on. Let me get you some info. Hold on. I got the info right here. Oh, good morning, guys. What's up? Did y'all see my tweet yesterday? We have like almost 900% gain in total views on the stream in the last 6 months over the previous 6 months. Ain't crazy. You guys. Oh, y'all are so awesome. Okay, they send this to me in like WhatsApp, so I gotta text it myself. Discord, hold on. Can copy and paste it. There we go. Like that. Okay. Okay, let me read up on this. We'll talk about this in a second. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's get it up in there. All right, ready for good trading. Oh, let's get everything ready for the actual trading day first before I get start talking about profit and stuff. Okay, let me go on dynamics here. 339. Okay. 609. It's way up here. All right, let's just delete that since it's a bull pivot to the upside. Excuse me. A little sneezies there. All right, let's get the rest of it up. 63.98. Oh, there you go, right here. And this is gonna be 64. Again, that's up here. Let's delete that. Bull pivots to the upside or pass through, so that's why I'm deleting that. Get close to the open. We had gapped up, I believe, so we're somewhere down here. What was the big gap up? I wasn't even paying attention yesterday. It kind of was not having a market day. I just kind of was like doing family stuff and chilling, and then we gap up. But what news happened over the weekend? I'm playing catch, seriously playing catch up right now. Y'all, somebody fill me in. It's some tariff stuff probably. I think some trade deal went in or something. I'm just guessing it's usually that. Which country was it, etc. Who was it? US. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're in this. Speaking of dynamics, as somebody said, yep, let's do it. All right, get this out on the way here. All right, we're gonna be gapping up today. Let's watch our resilience numbers when we open up. Remember, VIX is in decay. Market's pretty stable. Let's just analyze what we had. Remember, we had some really weird VIX crawl up, and Thursday was part of the reason I didn't really do much on Thursday, because I was nervous about the market, the VIX crawl up. And while I didn't do much, the market didn't do much either. I mean, I made money, but the market didn't do much. And at the start of the day, I did do 2 longs. I scared myself out of it. The market just went blip, and then nothing happened. So, I mean, we ended up moving up maybe 40 points in NASDAQ and maybe like a total of like 15 points in S&P. But that VVIX crawling up like this was kind of alarming, and so was the VIX. So it made me kind of wonder if like this was, volatility about to start becoming a big thing. VVIX is not necessarily a bearish thing. It just means volatility is about to be there. And volatility can possibly be there if the market does move. So the sensitivity of the VIX to news events is getting higher, even though it's still in the good range. Anything below 100 is good. But that weird creep up that we had previous day and then that day, right? Both of them kind of and then now we're moving. But VIX is still low, so we're good. Below 1841, sharp pivots, not so sensitive to news, so we're good, right? Market's in a good spot. But again, if today's the big selling day or we get some kind of selling day, that's kind of cool. I don't want to risk much. Let's do NASDAQ really quickly. Get that going here. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. We'll be doing a giveaway today. As a matter of fact, this is the best week we got because on the 31st is, if you know what I'm saying, it's a giveaway bonanza where we do big giveaway all day, every day. We're gonna give away tons of things. We're gonna give away 120 something boot camp seats, number one. So you got that going for you. So 120 people so far, and we haven't even started. Boot camp doesn't even start for 3 weeks, but we'll do that on Friday. We're gonna give away a lifetime membership if you've used our code Rocket Scooter. Any of our major prop firms are code Rocket at FundedX. Any major prop firms. If you spent $1,000 just in the last month, that's all you need to do to enter. We'll check with the prop firms to make sure you did. We'll do a drawing for a lifetime giveaway. I think we might next month up that to 2. I've been debating because you guys have been very, very adamant in using our code and this and that. We'll think about it. Maybe we'll do like every 2 weeks instead. I've been contemplating even upping that to do more giveaway stuff. Friday we'll be giving away 4 funded accounts, the lead trader funding. And then of course today, if we had 1,100 viewers, we'll be doing 1 Tradeify straight to funded giveaway on top of whatever else we give away as well. And also Funded Next is doing a big thing right now. Let's talk about that. I want to make a little tweet about it real quick first. They have a new package coming out, which is kind of cool. They have a 1-day pass rapid challenge. Let's see the details of this. Here, hold on. Let me get the details really quick. This is launched today. Okay, so this launched just now. And also some announcement. Since upcoming 14 days, clients get the 50K account for just $99 only. These might go to additional 10% off of it. So $99 only on the 50K account, just lowered their price. I think that starts today as well. English is a little. He says, there's another exciting news. Since for upcoming 14 days, clients will get the 50K account. So for the next 14 days, the 50K account is $99 only is what I presume he's trying to tell me. Okay, very cool. Okay, so what we have is complete the challenge in 1 day. That's kind of cool. No DLL. That's very cool. Just it says there's a payout cap at the beginning, but after 5 payouts, they remove the cap. So it's like the big sale ones they've been having, which is kind of cool. Consistency is 40% once funded, no consistency in the challenge phase. That's kind of cool. Max withdrawal. Okay, so you can take payout schedule and then it's uncapped after 5. That's kind of cool. Okay. This is very similar to my Fund and Future Scale account. This is it's actually pretty dang good. All right, hold on. Again, the other side of the coin is let me go here right quick. See the challenge. Let me double check. They got futures, rapid challenge. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, with no monthly fee, all that stuff. Yeah. No DLL and no consistency. So technically speaking, they just beat my fund and futures slightly on the scale side because the payout cap is uncapped once you get to 5. Technically speaking. Now, other than that, they're the same. That's just fund index, yeah. So very similar. They're going tit for tat with scale. What do you mean by rapid? I don't know. That's a good question. I think rapid challenge made me think of maybe think about ETF's fast track. I don't think rapid means anything. That's what I thought when they told me about it. I was reading like rapid challenge, you have to pass it in like a day or something. Rapid challenge you can pass in a day. That's just what it's called. It's a one day pass. That's incredible. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's a pretty good account. We are opening 20 minutes to market opens. Looks like we're trading down a little bit. We're going to be gapping up though into opens, so be careful on resilience. We know we hate flat opens here. Let's hopefully get at least 10 or 15 points of move there. We'll see if anything going. What's up? How was your guys' weekend? We're talking about Fund Index. So Fund Index, here's the thing. It's one of the 5 that I trade, right? You guys know how this works with me and these guys. I've been trading with Fund Index for many months. So I trade with Fund Index, buy Fund and Futures, and Tradeify. These are the 3 that I trade with on my stream. I trade Elite Trader Funding with a live account off stream. Okay. The resolution has never been better. Oh, looks like I like that you have better resolution. I restarted my router. Maybe that maybe there's like maybe we get higher bit rate or something now because the router got reset. The half gap on rockets here. There's no half gap yet. We haven't opened. I'm just drawing about where it's going to be. So don't pay attention to where my half gap is yet. We draw that at the open. I'm just prepping for it. Any market thoughts? Yeah, wait till open. So markets, we gapped up and it's pulling back towards where we started. This is the SPY half gap, by the way. It's a SPY's close Friday. This is where SPY is going to be today, wherever it opens. And essentially no market insights other than I wait till 9:30 and get the data. DD ratio is bullish. We're above monthly hedge pressure and monthly maps are all bullish. So the 3 greater market signals we have are all bullish, which is great. So I'm again waking up with a bull mindset, dips to buy instead of market to short. And I'm going to be looking for my strong pivots to long off of, just like I've been doing every day since April the 10th. Same thing every day. There's a withdrawal cap on Fund Index Rapid. So Rapid looks like to be like my Fund and Futures scale with no consistency roll on the eval side. Okay. Basically. And no DLL. Right. And my Fund and Futures is consistency on scale. So they just basically introduced a scale killer. Right. But the difference is it wins in 2 places. Not saying the scale is not great. Again, this is what I love about these. I call them S tier firms, like the best of the best firms. They're all the best of the best. They're all so hyper competing with each other. It's like they're both S tier. They just became double S tier, like slightly better. The difference is basically a tiered payout system up to 5, and then it's uncapped after that, which is something that my fund doesn't do. But technically, the 100K payout on the pro is technically uncapped for most people. So it's how you perceive it, right? Like when you think of the pro account with my funded 100K tiered max or 100K max bulk payout on the pro side, you know, if one firm were to say like we're uncapped payouts, and one firm was to say, well, we cap payouts at $1 million. They're both uncapped too, because you're not making the balance anyway. So for most people, you can consider like the pro account with my funded features uncapped, even though it's 100K cap. Funded next is uncapped in general, always. And then on this little tiered plan they have, just think of it as like a competitor scale. The difference is you have no DLL and no consistency on the eval, which is fantastic. It's a 1-day pass instead of 2-day pass. I don't know if that really matters. Or 3-day pass with 40%. So 40% consistency is a 3-day pass. Funded next is a 1-day pass. You can YOLO the accounts and pass them the first day. And then you have tiered payout like the scale, and then at the 5 it's uncapped. Uncapped. The uncapped with no, guys, let me repeat. Uncapped, no DLL, forever. Forever. If you can get to that 5th payout, you're basically got an uncapped live trading account with no profit split. I repeat, no profit split, 100-0. Once you get to the 5th payout. Like, I forgot about the no profit split. It does beat scale in 3 categories. I love my funded. I work for my funded. I'm not exclusive with them, so I'm gonna tell you guys the best deal. What's the payout rules? It's a tiered system, just like the scale plan is, if you guys are familiar with my funded. If you go to their site, it should say, hold on. Let me look for it real quick. Where the hell's the tiers? Oh, it is max withdrawal. Here it is. Oh, let me give you guys info. Let me just post it in. Let me post it in Discord. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's incredible. So I posted the tiered system in there. Let me open this. Okay, I got all the detail. They said they just launched it at 8:30 this morning. So pretty good. All right, let's get ready to talk about the market in a second too. This is it. But let me load up all my stuff really quick. I woke up this morning and my computer was turned off or had rebooted. So this is incredible. This is a good package. The no cap and the no DLL. It's pretty nice. So it's basically my funded scale, which is really good. You would assume that the plans would be slightly cheaper, and they are. You can use my code and get 10% off of that further. But the uncapped, dude, and 100% split, this is like nothing personal. I love my funded, but this is winning in every category for the most part over scale. And scale's a great plan already. Scale's one of the best tiered payment plans there is, not the best. Or the payout rules. The payouts are as follows. Let me get it for you. You take the max withdrawal and min withdrawal. You just withdraw these payouts up till 5, and then once you're done, the withdrawal limit's lifted and you can take out whatever. So you just basically take out a cap of that much. And I think it's still 5 days. Let me double check the days. 5 days of trading, and I think is the how much you get. Hold on. You get 5 minis. Okay, dude, okay, so let me read the text, okay? So they're directly competing with my funded futures because the text is comparing it side by side. Now, I'll just tell you guys, because y'all are my friends, here's the difference. My Fund and Futures uses a tiered system. They have a cap. There's no tier. You just make the same payout every time. And now the payout schedule, I need to figure out what it is. The micro scaling is 1 to 5. That's pretty good. It's really good. Their 10% profit split, my funded is 80-20. They start you with 5 minis, no scaling plan. MFU starts you with 1 mini and they have to scale over time. So they have no scaling plan as well. 4 categories. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What are they doing? This is crazy. Is it still 5 trading days? That's my question. How long what's your profit target or to get to payout cap? We need to figure out how many days you got to trade to get to payout cap and all that. Can you trade news? These are questions. Let me ask them straight up. I got no time to go search for it. Can you trade news? Okay, I'm just gonna ask them straight up. Can you trade news? And how many trading days to pay out? That's what I'm asking, Birdman. That's the missing piece, right? That's pretty dope. Again, it's an affordable plan like the scale at my funded. These guys are just going. These guys are like literally jumping in and trying to capture more. It's crazy because the 2 firms that I'm working with very closely are now cutthroat competitors with each other, and I'm just like watching it unfold from behind the scenes. It's very crazy how competitive the space has become these days. And with so many different options and so many different things, the firms are like, pretty soon the prop space is gonna be so hyper competitive. It's gonna be like, just show up and we'll just give you money. Like, don't even pay. Like, no, the next step is gonna be no monthly fee, no fee at all, free accounts, just trade. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna get crazy. No activation fee. Hey, no fee at all. Hey, we'll pay you. Just come over here and trade with us. We'll pay you $5 per account. Just come trade with us. And pretty soon there's gonna be a new firm that comes up that's just, the firm is just gonna be called we send you a check.com. Just sign up and we'll just send you a check. Okay. No, 3 days. What are you talking about? 3 days to meet the consistency. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, hold on. What did he say? Hold up. Not when funded. Once you consistency. My bad. When funded, he's right. So and in every 3 days, with the consistency, you get the payout. Wow, and no restriction on news trading, Tyler. Wow, 3 days to pay out. These guys are trying to kill Tradeify at the same time. What the fuck? Okay. Wow. Okay. What? And this is a permanent offering. This is fun to next. 3 days to pay out. As long as you hit consistency. With no consistency, no deal. And it's like their scale plan. Yeah. Okay, that's a little crazy. Wait, say no, don't touch the 100K. Anyways, we're talking about props too much. Let's get on to the. Yeah, so Tyler's right. Don't touch the 100K. If he's did he do the math here? Hold up. Yeah, I would say let's do the cost to drawdown ratio again. Is a 5. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Hold on, wait. Cost to drawdown. Let me tell you guys really quick for the market opens. We got market opens 5 minutes. Let me do it really quick. Welcome to the stream, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'll be doing a giveaway in just a little bit. I'm still bullish at the open. We're gonna wait for dips to buy. Cost to draw down. Okay, so it's gonna be 49 divided by. So it's a 0.09. It's almost a 10. That's not too bad. 99 divided by 2000. It's a 5. Wait, why not touch 100K? 89 divided by 1250. 0.4. The 100K is the best cost to drawdown. Why don't you like it? Oh, no, 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 no. Ty, are you looking at the rapid challenge? You're on the rapid challenge, right? Oh yeah, let me should do that math right. 249 divided by 2500 is a 0.09. So 10%, that's 10. It's 10 to 1. That's not bad. 10 to 1 is good. Again, the other one is 99 for 2000 though. That's pretty good. 99 divided by 1000. Oh, sorry, I'm doing the math backwards. This is why I'm such an idiot. 2000 divided by 99. Come on, come on. Yeah, the 50K is the best one, I think. It's a 20. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the 50K is twice as good. Yeah, Tyler, you're right. Oh yeah, the 50K is twice as good. Twice as good. Thank you for helping with the math, son. I appreciate you. My brain hasn't woken up yet. The 50K. Yeah, the 50K is it. All right, guys, let's get ready to roll here. You know, I finally yesterday put my top step over here on this computer. Let me test to make sure things are good. How do I see? Wait a minute. The hell? It's been a while since I've... Oh wait, oh that's right. There we go, that one. That one. About to get my Tradeify live, so I'm getting ready to do my top step now. Alright, make sure I get everything going here. I don't understand what's going on here. Why can't I get this all straightened out? These accounts are... I fucking hate Project X. Arbo, okay, hold on. Okay, what else? Okay. I really do. Market opens in 1 minute, guys. Get ready to roll. We're opening above MHP, which is nice and bullish, at least for now. Welcome, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, friends. We open in just a minute here. Let's make this a green week, a green Monday. All right. I don't have time to fiddle with Project X, but I'm going to start doing my top step so I can get on the leaderboard. That's my next goal. You guys voted. I think that's what y'all wanted me to do, was get on the top step leaderboard and go show off. And just essentially go to the top and then not even promote them and just say like, hey, I won. I'm the best. And then walk away quietly. That's what y'all wanted me to do. Just to be cocky. All right, and we're off. We are sitting pretty here. Resiliences are nice and tidy on the long side. I'll look at half gap for support to be where I want to long from. Let's take a look just for fun, just to start off. I'm going to wait until like 2 seconds later to see if resilience is okay. On right down to half gap. Let's get those lower lows. Tap along on that. I'm just memorizing where half gap is, kind of. Grabbing a quickie long out the door. Tapping half gap on positive res, just seeing if I get anything. I don't know if the data's good. Let's get the SPY and QQQ. Pull long up at the open. Oh god, the same setup we've been having. Long and at the open. All right, let's double check QQQ. Are there any pockets nearby? Hedge pressures nearby? Anything? Come on, QQQ. Come on, maps. Come on in. Why is QQQ so slow today? Russell's good. QQQ's good. We'll long up at the open. QQQ. Yeah, so basically it's long at the open with hedge pressure underneath. I'm glad I grabbed that. It's looking pretty tidy. I don't really know. And this is it. It's either a long back up to the top or it's a sell off from here. So breaking hedge pressure, market's dead. And if the market rallies from here, we're going to rally pretty hard. It's a bull long up, open half gap with resilience greater than 0 to support that move. First on that open retrace. I'll take the first 500 bucks of that as profit. Let's wait and let it settle out just a teeny little bit. That was pretty good. Let me figure out how the... I really don't know if I'm just an idiot or what's going on. So it's a long setup at hedge pressure, bull long up on QQQ. And half gap support. It's not a 90%er. It's an 80%er here. Resilience is still good enough for a trade, a decent long trade. If we lose hedge pressure, there's nothing underneath except for what am I saying? There's nothing underneath except for liquidity pockets. So market's looking solid here. Let me grab it in a couple of these here. Just one account. Just on bull long up. And I'm not going to take it with heavy position just yet. I'm going to take it with one and just see what happens. Let me figure out how to get freaking Top Step X working here. Add a DOM. Okay. But it's like, I want the DOM to be a different account. Okay. I really hate. Don't make me copy trade. Let me clear that out. I don't want to copy trade. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I can't stand Project X. It is so annoying. The hell? Okay, hold on. I could take one more long here. Okay, I'm just gonna watch it on the side. I'm longing at half gap with positive res. It's not too terrible. With one contract, just the same one I had earlier. Just to get a big run up here. All right, let me just reset everything. I'm literally going to... I don't do it enough to do the accounts. Just reset my layout. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, accounts are at the bottom. How we doing? Mark count to green. Okie dokie. Okay, so this is that. We'll pop out another DOM here. I need 5 DOMs. Okay, and you are another account. But it's like locking the DOMs to each account. Is that what it's always done? It's been a while. I can't have a separate DOM for each account at Top Step. Oh, this is why I don't like it. I'm sitting there trying to... Resilience is now negative-ish. Unlink. Yeah, how do I unlink? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Settings. Now I have to unlink it. How do I unlink these things? Trying to like convince people to auto trade by default or to copy trade by default. Just message NP and get a walkthrough. Need a separate browser? No, each DOM inside the browser. Let me figure out how to do this. I don't even know. Oh, here we go. Let me unlink it. Oh, there's a little... No clue. You need 5 charts of DOM? This is absolutely ridiculous. This is why, yeah, and people are like, Top Step's the best. And Top Step is absolutely not the best. Top Step's annoying at best. All right, whatever. I'm long BLU open, so half gap support and open support. This is good. This is long at the open setup. It's actually all signs are looking pretty solid for this. And it's a set and forget. If I lose my key level, then I just lose my key level for the day and the market sells off. There is no support underneath S&P until hedge pressure and bull zone, which is about 10 points lower on the S&P. Not too bad. NASDAQ is right here. If we lose this, got bullseye support about 20 points lower than that. We're good. What's up? What's up? Can I? Hold on. You can open a new window and have different DOMs. I don't want to open. I can open like 5 new windows though. Inside the same window, I want to have 5 DOMs, each one on a different account. And I thought I used to be able to do that, but I don't know. It is so buggy, man. It's not even right. I was even in open trades and I refreshed. It's not even showing them. God. What a nightmare. You guys use this crap? I don't even want to think about it now. Oh, well, whatever. Has a clean UI, yeah, but the features are just so lacking. Like the only way I can trade 5 accounts at once is by copy trading them. I can't individually trade my accounts. Well, this is gonna be hard. You guys want me to get on the top step leaderboard and they're making it super nonsensical. All right, let me try one more thing. Can you unlink the different parts? There's like a little color dot at the top. It allows me to link everything together, which I understand, but the color dot's not working because when the top left of the DOM has a little dot on it, when I switch to a different color, it's not unlinking it. So just separate DOMs can't be unlinked. How do I individually trade them one at a time? Yeah, cycle accounts. That's what I have to do in Tradeify browser. So my Tradeivate in the actual window itself, when I do Tradeivate on the browser side, it's the same thing. I got to cycle through the accounts. It's kind of lame. There's an indicator called link. You have to use that. How's that work? Is a drop down menu on order? Yeah, like I don't want to do the drop down menu though. But I mean, it is what it is. Okay, now I'm trying to edit the. How do I add rows to the... It doesn't say total lots traded. Nobody cares about total lots traded. Menu. Manage columns. There it is. Okay, we need to add... Oh, man. Do the people that made Project X even trade? It's like all the things you'd want as a trader. Here's my account status, account name, win rate, total lots traded, open. What about open lots? Does the account window even have open lots? Like the open position that you have in that account? Oh my God, top step. All right, well, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to be waiting for, again, one contract, not taking a lot of risk on this one. If the market falls, I've got A+ setups way, way, way below. With the resilience being slightly negative, this could want to go to fill the gap. So be very careful today on big nasty selling pressure. VIX is starting to tail up just a little tiny bit. I don't know if this is going to be the big rally day that we were thinking we're going to get. So be very careful on this. I might lose $300 or $400 on this account and then wait for some strong A setups down below. A setups are going to be here and here. We may fill the gap and keep going, so just kind of keep your eyes open on that. Take too much risk here. Dude, this is just like... Oh boy. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. We do giveaway in just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but we're almost there. Almost there. 1,100 viewers will do giveaways. I'm hating Project X. This is horrible. What a horrible experience. So I got like even the... like, I don't even get it. Like I'm gonna like just blow up my accounts just trying to figure out how this works. Dude, the fill takes 3 seconds to get filled. No way. On a market order? One of my fills just took 3 seconds to get filled. Is this normal? I haven't touched Topstep in like in a long time because I forgot about it. Is this normal? Who uses Topstep? This platform is absolute trash. What the fuck? Garbage. It's not even bad. This is terrible. Why? And you can't use Tradeovate anymore. Tradeovate wins in like every category. I can't manage multiple accounts at once and multiple DOMs. The even account tab doesn't even show me my current open position. How many contracts am I in every account? What the fuck? The fill took 3 seconds. Somebody clip that. Topstep is absolute trash. It's not even bad. It's not even usable. I can't see my current open position, but you know I can see my total lots traded. What? Okay, I'm trying to add columns, manage columns, and there is no extra column. That's it. Hey guys, you want to know how many lots you've traded today? Total lots traded. How about now? What's my current position? Fucking Christ, swear to God. Absolute garbage. Like, I don't know how many contracts I'm in. I have no clue. I don't know if I have an open position or not in some of these accounts. But the balance is going down, so apparently I have an open position. No wonder the leaderboard's full of yokels and shit traders. Nobody good would put up with this crap. Oh my God. Seriously. I'm very comically amused by this. Why? Like, why would they not think of basics of what's my open position? That's completely important to me as a prop trader. Oh my gosh. You can see it in the trades tab. Oh, okay. But see in the account management tab, I want to manage my account. So let's add a trades tab. Let's add another component. All right. Trades. Okay. Ah, right. Trades tab. There it is. Thanks for the help. Dude, it's like, all right. Now I see what I need to see. Okay, perfect. But the trades tab just has the... Wait a minute. No, I don't see open position in trades tab. I see one. Oh, I do. Okay. That's just trades though. It's on each account. Hold on. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Back up. Back up. Let's go. Res is still decent. I don't know. I just feel weird about today. I don't know what it is. Should I still hang on to it? Let me start taking profit again. All right, let me just exit. I don't like the way today's setting up today. Everything looks solid, but I don't like it either, right? I'll take that profit again. Let me get back to fiddling with Project X. All right, so on the trades tab, it just shows trades that I've made. It doesn't show open position. So am I missing something? Top Step is calling me to clarify the lot size. Positions tab is current. Okay, positions tab, thank you. I had this, the thing is I have this all set up on my other computer, which is why right now, here we go, positions. I'm trying to get everything set up here for the first time. No, trades tab, you're correct. That's totally trades. Okay, active position. Let's test it out. There we go. But I just have to like thumb through each one of the little DOMs here. I swear before. Okay, I'm just gonna have to thumb through them then. Okay. Let me test this out. But the position doesn't have the account ID up there. I'm just like, guys, my heart, like my soul is hurting. I swear to God, like my soul is absolutely hurting trying to navigate this. Why can't any platform have it to where it's just like, you want to buy 5 accounts? Here's an easy place to manage 5 of them individually. I guess they expect everybody to copy trade just for simplicity, which is the dumbest thing ever. I wish I can unlink the DOMs from each other. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, let's try this again. It's all right. The day's P&L doesn't update until you close the position. That's kind of stupid. Okay. It's been a while since I've looked at Top Step X. I'm very sad. Whatever. Is there no scaling rule? No, there's not. Tyler, no. With Fund and X, it's 5 minis out the door. No scaling rule on that. Isn't that crazy? So it's looking pretty solid. Now, although I am not loving this, it's still pretty A or B-ish from here with positive res. Could be a good long setup. I've scalped it twice. I haven't really held on to it or gripped it long enough for like the big, hard, long run up. These are sex puns. I got 0 hands on it right now. I was literally looking at this, thinking about maybe I should hold on for one runner. There is no reason not to. It's looking solid, but for whatever reason, with the VIX pushing up higher, again, just like Friday, I still feel like the market's not as stable as I want it to be. Bull long up's bull long up. So this is a really solid setup for big run-ups today. For whatever it's worth, I've just been very timid about the market the last 2 days. I'm shy. But there is no bearishness. S&P futures did fill the gap, by the way. Of the 2 to look at, S&P is the one that did fill the gap. So on future side. And S&P res just went negative, so let's be careful here. Negative res could be a gap fill to the downside. I think a lot of us we're anticipating some downside. Be careful with resilience is now negative. This could fill the gap, so that's good. I'm glad I'm on the sidelines now. Well, I don't know if I'm on the sidelines with Top Step. No idea. Am I on the sidelines? No, I am. I don't know. Help. Help. I can't tell am I in a position or not. I don't know. I can't even tell. What am I supposed to do? Okay, let's just close this out. How do I close out the account from the accounts window like in Creativate? Just click the button and close. I have to switch to the DOMs and the charts. Oh my god, all right. All right, let me just cycle through them one at a time and hit flatten. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, so that one has 2. Okay. That one has 1. That one has 1. You have to be like an absolute copy trading simpleton to like and have no strategy other than buy all my accounts at one place and sell my accounts at one place to really enjoy Project X. I can't understand how this is usable by anybody with any bit of wit to them to want to like trade multiple accounts at different places. This is an absolute nightmare. I can't do what I normally do. Oh well. You can close in the position tab. Ah, okay, cool. My position tab doesn't show the account ID, so I don't even know which account it is. All it shows is time, symbol, position, entry price, risk to make. Well, I don't know what that is. P&L and close. And I can't add a column that says account ID. So I can see which account it's in. You can nickname accounts. Yeah, but there's no tab for the account. No, if I could see the number, I know the numbers by heart. Simon, even though you can nickname accounts, it doesn't have a tab for the account ID in the positions tab. Look, you guys tell me if I'm just wrong or not. Right, I can switch accounts. However, in the positions tab, it doesn't matter where, like which account. I can't see. Like, all it has is the time and all the positional data. Manage column doesn't have a, I can't, yeah, manage column. Yeah, but even so, positions, if I do manage column, there's no, you can't, those are all the columns. They're all added. There's no more. There's time, symbol, position, entry price, risk to make, P&L, and close. So even in the position column, which account is this in? Like, I have an open position of 1 in which account? Like, I think this is total positions for contract. I think that's what that is. So let me test that out by picking a different account, and then let me just long like, oh, no. It's linked to whatever my DOM is choosing. Okay. All right, so that's linked. How do I unlink this then? That position is not all positions. That is just for the one account that's active. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so basically the answer is you have to have multiple tabs in a browser. That's the answer. Am I incorrect about that? So that's how you guys solve the problem, right? Multiple tabs. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what I've deduced from all of this nonsense. I'm tired of fiddling with this. All right, fuck you, Top Step. I don't even want to be on your leaderboard. You're absolute trash. This is not worth my fucking time. Can you get refunds? These prop firms? This is complete trash. 5 absolute, I have to have 5 instances of this open. I don't even care anymore. I'm not gonna, that's not worth my time. I'd have to copy trade or have 5 tabs open. You know, having 3 different instances of Trade Evade open already crashed my browser. I have to have 5 instances of that on an optimized trash open. I don't think I need to go out there. Can I download more RAM from the internet? I don't think I got enough. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. All right, my blood pressure is going up. All right, it'll be fine. Yeah, but you can't see all 5 of your accounts at one time. Okay, so I'm going to sit out and wait for stronger setups off the dip. Let's let the gap fill today. I think we're going to come down. So here's the problem that I'm facing. Number one, I'd like to have 5 DOMs open for all 5 accounts. This is for account 1, account 2, account 3, account 4, and account 5. And I can just long in whichever ones I want and close in whichever ones I want. However, you can't do that. Whatever DOMs you have open, they're all locked to the same account. You switch one, it switches them all. So that's a bust. Number 2 is I want a place where I can see either my accounts or my positions tab in one instance. Each account ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like it has in the accounts. And I need to see my open position in each account. Like this one has 1, this one has 2, this one has 0, this one has 0. And I need to see the P&L, right? That's exactly all I need to trade, the basic stuff. The account tab does not have open positions. Can't add it. And the position side doesn't have all the accounts. It only shows one account, whichever one you've selected is the only one that it shows open positions for. T6, you can't see the open position in the accounts tab. I just closed all my positions out. Trade of 8 is not the same way. Trade of 8 in the account tab, you can see not only your position, but every detail about it. Trade of 8 is 1,000 times. You can see all of this in Trade of 8. Yeah, the only way to have this open is to have 5 different instances of a trading platform open. And that is the dumbest thing in the world. Because you're gonna like literally, I'm just gonna drop on my RAM. Just put the peanut in the bag, baby. It's literally training wheels for newbies. The color coding isn't working. Any other tab? See, you're talking about tab though. Multiple tabs. So for you, okay, so my question for you, Master Weld. You have 5 tabs open in your browser. Is this correct? Is that what you have? I know I have an i9. No, I have the 9950 actually. So you have this, right? So I have tabs within the platform. I switched the color coding and it still doesn't change them to different things. My first DOM is yellow. My second DOM is blue. And when I change the DOM, so how do you get 5 DOMs each with a different account to the DOM? That's all I need. They have to be same tabs in the same window. Oh, this is horrible. But right, so each time I change one account, it changes all of them, even when they're unlinked. Like the second DOM, I've changed to a second account and it changes the first DOM. Like if I have 2 DOMs side by side, it changes this one, it changes that one. That's what the problem is. Can I give away my top step accounts to you guys? Oh yeah. So it looks like, by the way, today's trading day, pretty good, nice and bullish, nothing bearish yet. I took a couple scalps out the door. I think I'm up maybe like 3 or 4 grand. I've done this trade twice. I am going to stay out of this one for just a little bit. I could be holding some runners in top step. I'm not sure if I am. Still trying to figure that out. They'll take them, LOL. So how do I get, okay, is there a way to undo this? And this last question I asked before I stop wasting my breath on this. We have 2 accounts side by side. This one has account 1. These are DOMs. And this is account 2. That's all I need. Right? This is my ladder. Right? And if I want to change this to account 1 and this to account 2 and trade them individually side by side, if I change this, all of them become 1. If I change any one of them to 2, all of them become 2. They're all linked together. So I can't figure out how to unlink them. Like a typical trading platform, we'll be able to link and unlink separate tabs inside the platform itself. Remove link indicator from the charts. I don't have charts open. This is the thing I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't have any charts open. No charts. This is just DOMs. I don't use charts. Remember. Yeah, no charts, nothing. The new song idea. I could the Top Step X song idea. That'd be somebody. I think I could be holding some runners on Top Step, but I'm not sure. I think I'm long. One of the accounts looks like it's making money. I'm not really sure. One of the accounts made 840 bucks with 14 lots traded. I think I was trying to add on multiple accounts, and I think I got in like 7 contracts on one account though. Link indicator. See, yeah, like I don't. Yeah, I'm not using charts. How do you get 2 DOMs side by side? Boom. Right? I want like a DOM here and a DOM here, and I want this to be account 1, this account 2, so I can go long here, short here, short here. Help. I'm sure the song is coming about how bad Project X is. That'd be hilarious. As we know, there's like mysterious forces that narrate my life in real time. And guys, as much as we're having comedy, I'm just being dramatic just to be funny. But there is no trade right now. There's no active trade. There's no good setup other than longing at the half gap. And everything is good enough to do so. I'm going to say is that, again, just like Friday, I don't necessarily have to jump in and take every trade that I do see. I do have B setups all through here that are relatively solid. Any open hold right there is a move up to upper DD band, which is a big run up today if we can get along. Any loss of this due to negative resilience, which should be here and here, these indicators being less than 0. And they're very close. They're bullish enough to still be bullish for the day. I can still take the long on this, but I necessarily have to like really put too much effort into this. I have an A setup, which is hedge pressure long, and then an A plus setup, which is bullseye bottom long. These are the better longs to take. So honestly, just like Friday, you know, I took a few scalps and we're good. If I were to wait and if I were to get better setups, these are amazing. It would be the ultra rare to break through bear zone. So I've got really strong setups. Now, appropriately, what I could be doing is that this is actually only 10 points away on the S&P and about 40 points in NASDAQ. I could probably long in one just to hold for the drop. Just kind of, and that's S&P. Let's look at QQQ really quick. I have a similar boat. QQQ, if you break hedge pressure, doesn't make it irrational, but it does make it to where it can fall pretty quick. You've got about 100 points of drop down to the bull zone on NASDAQ if we do fall. So not everything here is extreme. Nothing's bearish today. And 100 points drop on QQQ off the open is where that next kind of pullback would be. So the question is, do I just want to hold a small runner in case it does run up from here like it has been doing? Or do I want to just kind of chill out on this and see what happens? We did almost fill the gap, which is pretty bullish to hold that gap and not fill it. And I'm thinking like, I just want to long, maybe just in one account, just for fun. Maybe 2. Just 1 contract and 2 accounts. And that's what we'll do today. All right. And I think I'm long in Top Step. I'm not sure. Simon has already made a song. If you did, don't you dare, Simon. Wait, how do I turn the volume up on this one? Wait, I don't see the volume on this one. Oh, here it is. Let's go. Must as well take the long. Upper DD band would be the actual goal if we did get along from here. Just one contract, and if it does fall, it's totally fine. I can just scoop up at A pluses and the rest of the accounts. Actually, this account is okay. Let me bring a new account on screen because I want to do another one. This one. So I'm long in 2 accounts, but this one is going to be the one I'm going to fight with in case it dips. So this is a fresh account that doesn't have anything in it yet. I've got 2 single contract runners still holding in those other 2 accounts. This is the 3rd one. If we do dip, I'll add to it. Dude, Tyler, like the songwriting fairies literally narrate my trading career and journey in real time. I'm like that movie with Will Ferrell. Stranger Than Fiction. Do you guys remember that one where he was like a character in somebody's book? And he's like, Will brushes his teeth 26 times up and down. And he goes, hello? As he continues to brush, he contemplates what he goes through in the morning. Somebody there? Hello? That actually was a really good movie, by the way. And it was like the narrator tells him he's inevitably gonna die, so he has to figure out what's gonna kill him. It was actually a really good movie. Stranger Than Fiction. Yeah. Now I got songwriters narrating my life in real time. It's really like the Stanley Parable if you were to turn it to a movie. I love that game. That was a good movie. I mean, good game. Almost exactly like the Stanley Parable. That's a pretty good song. That's cool, Simon. That's hilarious. What's going on here? Oh, what a day. I think I made 800 bucks in one of my Top Step accounts. I'm having a hard time figuring it out. So just now that kind of like the craziness has died down a little bit, I did want to fight. I'll bring that one back on the screen if we get back to fighting. This is that original runner I was holding, so you guys can see the active position I'm in. Just one contract at the open for a couple of places just to hold in case it runs and breaks out. And then everything else is going to be on hold just so I can buy a dip. So double check. Is it achievable to have, and again, I want a place, I don't care where it is, where I have just 5 accounts listed somewhere and I can trade them all in one window. That's all I need on the Top Step platform. Like I had the accounts tab, the positions tab, and a DOM open. On the accounts, I can't, it's in a browser, so I can't right click. There's no option, so I can't like right click. For instance, if I go to Trade Evade, I can right click on the account and it has trade, cancel orders, exit all positions. So I can actually like go in there and just grab any account and just right click, enter a trade super quickly. Yeah, NinjaTrader. But the Top Step doesn't work with NinjaTrader anymore. They're no longer working together. Yeah, so each tab on Top Step is tied to an account. So basically, I just have to have 5 open instances of Top Step. Yeah. Use another computer. That's what I normally do, is use another computer for Top Step. I could just link them all together and have to copy trade this noise. Can I do that? Okay. So why don't I just, I guess I can just copy trade them. This is stupid. I hate copy trading. And then even if I go live, I'd have to copy trade these things. Oh no. But copy trading's for newbies. That's what they want. They want to irritate you so that you trade them all at one time, just as like a whatever. Man, this is... I keep remembering this is why I stopped liking Top Step. Each time I return to like, oh yeah, I got Top Step accounts. Let me go ahead and jump in there and try to get on the leaderboard. It's my next challenge. Nope. No, sir. No, sirree. Okay. You can only have one live account. When you go live with those guys, do you let me explain to you guys. I do not support Top Step at all. For no reason other than their platform sucks. I can't trade the platform I want. And their owner wants to start a regulatory organization that shares my data with other prop firms. These are things these people want to do. Not a big fan of it. Prop accounts are probably okay, but the platform's garbage. Not worth the hassle. So why am I doing it? Because I need another challenge. I need to go out there and slam dunk some fucking newbies on a leaderboard. That's all I need to do. That's all I care to do. And I don't want to do it on my stream either, because I don't want to give them any face time. Like people accidentally think I'm supporting their company. Nothing against them. They seem all right. The prop side, but it's not like I'm doing it because I want to give them any visibility or anything. I just want to go slam dunk some newbies on a leaderboard. Coach Dakota is not a newbie. Oh. Has his dad taught him how to shave yet? He looks like he's 10. No, I'm just kidding. Dakota's a cool guy. He's definitely new. He's definitely new. He's not old man like Papa Bear is here. I do. I want to go on there and beat some kids up on the leaderboard. He seems like a nice kid. Be nice to him, y'all. Why would they only offer Project X? I know, that's what I don't understand. Well, actually, this is why, because in the prop space, let me teach you guys something you didn't know. On the Tradebait side, this is how prop firms work. So whenever you start a prop firm, this is you. A prop firm is just a website with the funding source. Okay, that's all you are. A website and then funding. And you go through the prop firm, and the prop firm talks to Tradebait. Let's just do TV. And Tradebait is like an API that makes the prop firm run. Tradebait talks to the website, and you talk to Tradebait. And every time a user on the UI side makes an account, it's registered with Tradebait. Every account that you buy from the prop firm, Tradebait's going to take $25 a month from, by the way, for the first account. No matter what the price is. Say you paid $100 to the prop firm. You know, Tradebait gets 25 of that for the first account. Then they get $5 for each additional account afterwards. Like in the Apex instance, these are real numbers, by the way. I'm in the business. Let me spoil the day. I'm not under any NDA. This is really what it is. So whatever you pay the prop firm, they got to pay up the ladder to these guys to supply them with everything. This is the API. It has the data feeds, the bid and ask. All of this stuff is supplied by these guys. This fake simulated trading environment, they provide this as well. That's what you're paying for. That surcharge. Managing your orders, auto liquidation, all that stuff. These guys manage the whole thing for you, and that's the fee per account. And so if you're like a one account, it's a 25, and each additional account is 5. So imagine you open 20 accounts with Apex, right? 19 times 5 is 45 plus 25, or sorry, 19 accounts times 5 is 95 plus the 25 is $120 a month that this firm is paying Tradebait on your behalf per user. Imagine how much money this is. So when you make your own platform, the only reason to do that is to escape this. It's not the platform, it's the API. Because the prop API that Tradebait provides, guess what? They're also platform exclusive Apple wannabes that don't want anybody else's platform working on their API. So they're going to tell you who their API can work with. So to use their platform, you got to pay them those fees. And so to not pay them those fees, you got to make your own platform. So the only reason to make your own platform is to escape paying Tradeovate those fees per account. That's the only reason you'll do it. I know this because I had one of the big 5 prop firms meet with me to help design a trading platform for them for this exact purpose. And this exact purpose was to also go into business together to create our own prop API to compete with Tradeovate for this very same reason. A big 5 reached out to the team that made Rocketplace, my other company. We build trading platforms for people. We did the feasibility on this. And the whole goal was to not only escape the fees for them, but also to create an API to compete with them. And very similarly, Project X spawned up at the same time. It wasn't that group, but it was a similar group trying to make a Project X sort of thing. One of the big 5 prop firms. So, a long time ago. Everyone's looking to escape and build their own trading platform. So the new paradigm is going to be every prop firm out there is going to have their own platform, because they're kind of like margins are so razor thin. It doesn't make any sense to just pay up the ladder to the Tradeovate anymore. Everybody's building their own thing. So that's the next thing. I don't know how much Rhythmic charges. Don't know. All right, let's just start copy trading Top Step, because I'm a mouth-breathing imbecile that wants to become a day trader. I'm gonna quit my job and become a day trader. Let's copy trade myself to freedom. All right, now I'm making fun of you guys if you copy trade. I'm just making fun of the children in Top Step. All right, guys, let's go achieve financial freedom. Oh, my word. All right, here's my new challenge. I have to copy trade all my accounts, and I can only short and get on the leaderboard. Y'all want to see it? It's already hurting my soul thinking about it. 12 more copy trades of financial freedom. I'm going to buy 5 accounts and trade them all like they're one. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what it is. I have 32 gigs of DDR RAM, but the problem is, even when I'm streaming, I sometimes, because of the memory leak in Tradeovate, I'm using about 80% of my RAM right now, which means I need to go get 64. 32 is no longer enough, because these Tradeovate instances have crazy memory leaks, and at some point in the middle of the afternoon, my RAM utilization goes up to 100%, and then my browser tabs crash. Now I have DDR5. For sure. I have a 9950 and only 32 gigs. Well, right, but this was just for a streaming machine. The difference is that I'm not running any RAM intensive applications. It's just trading platform and streaming coder. It doesn't use a lot of RAM. It's mostly CPU. But I'm starting to realize I'm now, for the first time ever, starting to use that much RAM. And I never was using that much, because I only had, I didn't have, what is it right now? I got 3 instances of Tradeovate open and 1 instance of Rock Scooter open, and now an instance of Top Step open. The trading platforms are each using a gig or 2. But the problem is that web browser version of Tradeovate is a complete, like, it's like memory leaks galore. It's crazy. So the utilization will like slowly start to creep up as time goes by. Let me show you guys my, hold on. Load up my, I've never looked at the, Am I shorting? Oh, no, no, no. No, I flatten everything. I'm not anything at all. Oh, no, I forgot to flatten one of them. Oops. I'm still good at half cap. Okay. Big deal. Res is still negative, though. All right, let me buy the dip in all 5 of my top sip accounts at one time. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I would have been way up on my tops if I was shorting all at the same time. Yeah, 64 is the way to go on. Yeah, definitely 64 now. One thing is, when it comes to building PCs, especially for this type of use, it's better, like with all the stuff I do, it's better to have exactly what you need. I've learned in the past that overbuilding a PC can just add an extra part that can fail. I've never needed 64 gigs before, and I've usually always had 64 gigs, and I always had too much. But then I started like trying to like build computers for lasting, for streaming, for stability, and I only started putting exactly what I needed. So instead of going out there and buying like full 64 or anything bigger than that, you know, an extra RAM stick is just one extra place for a component to fail, right? And then have the whole thing fail. So because I used to overclock my machines very heavily, I would only use exactly what I would need, because whenever you're pushing things to the limit, you increase the failure chance by having extra part in the machine. And so I never thought I would need 64, but the memory leaks in the browser version of Troubleshooting do. Definitely. There's built-in copy trade for tops of, yeah, but I don't copy trade. That's the thing. I don't want to copy trade. So basically, Andrew's giving me a great track trade. It only works when you copy trade, but also I have to look at the MACD and make my line touch 3 points. As long as I can do my 3-point trend line, I'm totally fine. You know what? And what's great about me is that trading at the top is not so lonely for me, because I've got you guys. I used to be lonely when I trade and make money, but now I get you guys and I don't feel lonely anymore. Being a millionaire sucks. No, not Terry. No, it's not Terry. No, that's not her. Wrong T. Am I in shorts? No, I'm not. I could have bought that dip though. I'm contemplating. Resilience is okay. Let me try one more on the long. Let me add another account to long as well. Let's add a runner here. Let me add one of my fund index. I'm only trading like 3 accounts right now. 1 contract alongside. That's it. I think in my tops up I have long 2 in each account, because I no longer care. I'm gonna have to play off the record. This is funny. You guys had a fun exploration with me trying to figure out how to get this platform lined up. I have to go buy 2 more sticks of RAM. Then I'll run 5. Then I'll run 5 tabs of top step. That's what I'll do. I wish I could just unlink these accounts though. Well, I just don't want 5 tabs open. That's just gonna, well, if I get 32 more gigs of RAM, then I'll be able to be fine with it. I'm at 82% utilization right now. So what I have is I have Rocket Scooter open. I've got 1 Trade of 8 instance open on the desktop version. I have 2 Trade of 8 instances open in the web version. I have an R trader open, rhythmic trader open for my ETF account. I've got my stream encoder on. I've got Discord and all these other auxiliary things on, all these browser tabs on to run the stream. Then I've got Thinkorswim open over here. And I still can manage a, 2K stream at full bitrate. I'm in my birthday suit. Oh, you know it, baby. Is my code 25% off yet? No, not yet. But let me talk to them because I'm starting to get very fueled about that. That's all right. I mean, FundedX just put out an account that kills scale in 4 different categories. So, at a cheaper price point. Is that 5 categories? $99 for 50K plan? Let me double check if the price is better. You guys can use that for now. I love my Funded Futures a whole lot. Let's see the scale plan. 50K is 127 minus 10%. $12 off. So 115 for 2000 drawdown. 115 for 2000 versus 99 for 2000. Oh god, they're even better price. What the heck? How'd I just... I'm saying, hold on. Let's go here. They even beat them on price. 5 categories. Is it 89 with my code? Yeah, and it's 89 with my code. So FundedX just put out a scale killer. They absolutely destroyed scale. It's just not even. It's not even funny how bad it is. Scale is great. Scale is by far one of the better plans out there. But so FundedX, here's what's making them great. They just released something called Rapid Challenge. Okay, ready? It's no DLL. This is when funded. Okay, so they have consistency. So on the eval side, no DLL, no consistency. It's a 1-day pass. Okay. This is incredible, which is fine. If they don't want to give me 25% code at my funded just yet, then missed opportunity for them because you guys are about to get awesome deal here. Eval, no DLL, no consistency, 1-day pass. That's it. It's a 1-day YOLO pass. Okay, which is incredible. Now when it goes to funded, look what they have. Okay, on the funded side, ready? Here's where they said exactly what they have. Number 1 is after 5 tiered payouts, it's uncapped after 5. Uncapped means infinite payouts, right? This is very similar to what like Apex and others, right? Uncapped after a certain amount of payouts. Apex, I think, is still like that, right? Number 2, uncapped after tiers. Number 2, no DLL, which is great. Right. Number 3, 100% profit split. You get 100% of what you make. No 90-10, no 80-20, nothing. Number 4, 1-to-5 scaling plan. Not like a 10-to-1 or anything else like that. Scaling plan. Number 5, there is no tiered contracts. You start off with 5 minis out the door. You don't scale up on your position size. And number 6, they went on price. So they actually beat the scale in 6 categories, which completely blows my mind. They beat My Fun and Future Scale in 6 categories. Like Fundanext is trying to bankrupt themselves. I don't fucking know. I don't even know. No activation fee either. Yeah. And no monthly fee either. Where does it say written after 5 payouts there is no withdrawal cap? In the text from me. Trust my text from the owner. It's not, if it's not written right here, it's in my text. Let me read it to you. Pass the challenge in 1 day, one-time fee, no monthly fee, no activation fee, no daily loss limit, no consistency rules on the challenge side, no minimum benchmark days, 3 days. As long as you hit consistency, 3 days to pay out. That's category. They actually went in 7 categories. 3 days to pay out. You get a payout every 3 days. So I've known that something amazing was coming out for a while. I just didn't know all the details. I got hints about it. Yeah. Bro, what's up, Brian? Dude, Brian, like, are they trying to bankrupt themselves? I don't understand. So putting it side by side with Scale, it looks like they're beating My Fun and Future Scale plan in 7 categories. Unless I'm missing one. That's incredible. And what's up, Brian? Hey, Brian, are you streaming today? Brian's starting to stream in the daytime. I think he said at 10 o'clock. That's insane. First to 6 figures wins Brian. Wait, the first to 6 figures wins Brian. So Brian's the prize. Who's racing? Like one of us wins Brian if we get to 6 figures first. Is that the race? Or is there a comma in there? First to 6 figures wins, comma, Brian. Brian will always be the prize. Matt's long and strong. Matt's long and weak. Matt's long in 1 contract. That's it. So just to recap, Fundanext Rapid Challenge is basically like competing with My Fun and Future Scale. This is straight up what they're doing. It's a tiered payout system. After 5 payouts, you're uncapped payout from there. 100% split, no DLL, and no consistency on the challenge phase, and just a 40%, which is your only limiting factor on the funded side, which means every time you get a payout, you only need to trade 3 days to get another payout, and 3 days to get another payout. And there's no like contract scaling plan because you start off with 5 minis. It's not like you're limited by 5 micros and you have to like get more contracts as you get bigger. It's literally like 5 minis. So you're like YOLO payout, YOLO payout, YOLO payout for $129 fucking dollars. I don't understand. Like, I have to sit back and think, is this one of the best, if not the best sub $100 account that exists in all props to begin with? Brian, what do you think? Sub $100, I can't name a better prop account with stats like that. For under $100, they take, it's almost like straight to funded. You told them to chill out after this promo. Yeah, I need to tell them the same thing, dude. We need to have a talk with these guys because it's like it's like way too good. It's like it's too good. Like I don't know how a plan like that's gonna sustain. I don't know at all. Somebody says like now they don't need to chill. They said in 2 weeks. Okay. So this is this thing got a cap on it? This is like a permanent thing, or is this only for 2 weeks? I didn't even see the text. Dude, this is crazy. Like I said, these. Yeah, 3 days, and you can't. There's no restriction on news trading. This package is definitely going to take the market. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling to find a better account for $100 or less in general. I mean, honestly, this is beating most straight to funded programs because 1 day pass, it's almost straight to funded. I mean, it's like a straight to funded with uncapped payouts. If you ignore the fact that some 1 day eval, because straight to funded programs have tiered payout system, just like Tradeify, straight to funded, ETF straight to funded are all tiered payout systems. So it's like a straight to funded. Guys, it's literally like a straight to funded with uncapped payouts, with just a 1-day YOLO eval in the middle. That costs you $100 to just, like, you could literally just martingale yourself into 7 straight to funded accounts for like $1,000, or actually three. Yeah, 3 funded. Sorry, 300Ks, or 300K total. So 300s or 650s or 1225s. So if you're doing the 50s, which is the better deal, you can do 6 accounts for less than $1,000. You can get 6 funded accounts in a day, even if you just martingale into it. It's nuts, dude. The micro scalping 40%. I think the rule's still the same. 40% of your trades can be micro scalping. The FundedX just released a game-changing market share stealing plan. They're not only going head for head with My Funded Futures Scale, but they're actually going head to head with most straight to funded programs, because it's basically like a straight to funded setup with tiered payouts, except there's no payout cap and no stopping you and flipping you to live and then, vaporizing all your profits like Tradeify will do. Like when I go live with Tradeify, they're just going to vaporize all my profits, right? That's left over. FundedX has no live program. It's literally straight payout and it's uncapped. After the 5th payout cap in this tier, or 5th payout in this tier, granted you survive, now you have uncapped, no DLL, uncapped payouts for realsies, not just during their massive crazy sale. Well, this time that makes a difference. You have to actually earn it. So you have to go through the tiering system, but you just need to hit 40% consistency between payouts. So you just need to make $1,500, trade 3 days, $1,500, trade 3 days. You need to pay out every 3 days. Nobody has payouts that schedule. Every 3 days? Dang. Yeah. Brian, what do you think? Brian likes them, I think. Likes the accounts. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Oh my God. Don't talk to them. Yeah, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't warn their bankruptcy attorneys that this is too good. I don't see how it's sustainable. Again, I don't know their business plan. Maybe here's what I'm saying. And this is my thought is, okay, from when you want to capture market share, you create a loss lead item in a business. A loss lead item is an item designed to make a splash and purposefully lose money to gain market share, which is a business strategy. You need a lot of money to be able to do that. It's a loss lead item. Yeah, market share. It's all they're trying to do. They're absolutely going to be risking going under. But the 5-tier payout system is hard to get to the end. Now let's talk about the probability of that. Maybe 1 out of a couple thousand will make it to the final step of that. Most people, I think 90% of people won't make it to the first step. Right? Maybe, but these Forex giants do have a ridiculous amount of money. And they're really trying to make a splash, especially with funded, what the hell's the new one? Funded Pips. Pips is here with funding ticks. They're here. Or what's the other one? FTMO, I can remember the name of it. They're coming here in futures. All of our futures groups are making bigger, better, offerings. So it's very competitive. They got to do something to make a splash. And this by far is amazing because it's an affordable straight, if you really boil it down, it's an affordable straight to funded program with just a 1-day eval with 3-day payout schedule. There goes Tradeify's straight to funded program. It costs 3 times as much with a 7-day payout schedule. I'm like, my mind is fucking blown here. They literally just went tit for tat against the scaled tiered payout systems of My Funded Futures and every straight to funded program on the planet in one fucking gulp for less than $100. It's basically a straight to funded. It's a 1-day eval. That even beats Top Step. It's a 2-day eval. Speaking of Top Step, my YOLO'd 6-account copy trades are up $600-700 each on the long side when I grab that dip. I no longer care. I know I told you guys I would only short to get on leaderboard. I lied. I bought the dip. You know me, shorting in this environment's for numbskulls. Top Step's absolute trash. I'm fucking hating it already. I just want to go on the leaderboard so I can slap some newbies around. It's like everyone told me, they were like, you should go get on the Top Step leaderboard as your next challenge that you do. I don't even want to tell people I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to give Top Step any visibility on my stream. Not that I don't like them, I just don't care to. But I need a new challenge once I go live at Tradeify. No, Tyler, no, I 100% agree. I've had the worst experience with them. Their platform is just kind of meh. So, Funded Next, and use code ROCKET, by the way. And when you guys are watching Brian's stream, Brian's got a code. I don't know, Tyler, I don't know if you got a code with him. But the Rapid Challenge, okay? Rapid Challenge at Funded Next. Again, I'm not going to spend the whole day advertising this, but I'm going to tell you guys really quick. Rapid Challenge, the brand new thing with Funded Next, and this is literally has completely, I can't name a better prop account in any category. Okay, so let me tell you what this is. It's a 2-step pass. So what it is there's an eval side, there's funded, and these are the rules. This is the difference. Okay, the eval is a 1-day pass. It's a YOLO pass like Apex. No consistency on the eval side. So 1-day pass. No consistency, no DLL. Okay, which is fantastic. You can just literally YOLO to pass. You can brute force passing these things, and you can have up to 700k total evals on the side. 300k can go funded, so you can have some backups, which makes that even impressive and amazing. On the funded side, it's 3-day payout window, or 40% consistency. So let's call that a 3-day payout window, but 40%. I'm like not the biggest fan of this trading day. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm liking it kind of, but I'm kind of like, ugh. I'm not really getting a lot of like oomph on this. Let me just like, I'm gonna be a wuss on this, but I don't like the way that it looks. I'm just gonna take profit on this and just chill. Let me just kind of chill on this for a minute. I don't like the way these candles are playing out. This is not the kind of momentum I want to see. And I'm kind of a wuss by closing this out. I'm up like maybe, I don't know. $513, 20, maybe like 3,000, not too much. I don't like that it did this and then it's doing this and then it's doing this. Res is good, but now it's negative on Nasdaq. I have a little kind of gut feeling that it's just maybe not going to get the big rally I want. So I'm just going to chill on this today. All right, back to this. So Funded Next, right? This is what they have. A tiered payout plan, which rivals the best tiered payout plans in both the MyFunded Scale and all the other direct-to-funded programs. Tiered payout. You have 40% consistency rule, which means 3 days to pay out. That's it. You just 3 days, you get payout. 3 days, payout. 3 days, payout. 3 days, payout. Funded Next, uncapped after 5 payouts. Okay, which is their whole thing is like we're uncapped payouts. Right? Even the regular accounts is uncapped straight up. This is uncapped after the 5th. Okay, so after 5. You make it that far. $1,500, let's talk about the middle tier, $1,500 payouts. So $1,500 every 3 days. 15, 15, 15, 15, up to 5. So in 15 days, compared to other straight to funded programs, every 15 days, right, is $7,500. Let me explain to you. 7 days at Tradeify is 3,000. This is more money than Tradeify every 15 days. 15 days is 5,000 with ETF. This is 7,500. This already beats Tradeify and ETF direct to funded programs. If you say it's quote unquote direct to funded, you have a 1-day eval. That's almost a direct to funded. You guys understand that, right? 1-day eval pass. You pass in 1 day. That's it. It's almost direct to funded. You get one step. And how do you get funded? Just decide you're going to burn through these things at $100 minus whatever our discount is. And you basically can just brute force to pass them. And so it just is going to cost a little bit and you're in. It's almost like a direct funded. Carol, yes, ma'am. I'm with you. I'm waiting for those A+. I'm with you. The Bs, I'm tired of fighting with the Bs to try to make money. Lately at this part of the market, while it is still a decent setup, it's still not as great as I want it to be. And I might be leaving money on the table, getting out early, but I'm with you. I kind of want to wait for the A+ too, yeah? You don't have to pass it. And do you have to pass it 1 day? No, you don't. They just call it rapid because they say you can pass in a day. So already with the $1,500, if you, assuming you make the payouts every 3 days or whatever, 1,500 times 3 is $7,500 every 15 days. This beats Tradeify. This beats ETFs, straight to funded program. So this already is better than every straight to funded program out there as far as money per day. Now let's continue. No monthly fee. That already kills half the prop firms out there. Okay. No activation fee. This kills the rest of them. Um, 100% profit split, which kills the couple of S tiers out there that take 20% and 10% from you. This is an ad, right? It feels like a fucking ad. No, I'm blown away by, I never put this much effort into like thinking of a prop firm until like so the payment schedule and uncapped and 100% profit split now beats my funded futures scale plan. So they beat those guys. The 1 day pass, they beat Top Step. They've decided to obliterate everybody in one type of account. No monthly fee. 40% consistency, that's it. But that's on a funded side. That just gives you 3 days to pay out. No payout windows. No payout windows. All you hit consistency and you're good. So basically no windows. So no payout windows defeats every straight to funded program out there that has payout windows. As long as you can work your way through a modest $1,500 or $2,500 payout every 3 days. 40% micro scalping. The scaling plan is a 1 to 5 instead of 1 to 10. So you can actually subdivide even further trading micros, right? Damn. How else will they make money? Well, right. Well, glory and profits. You're not wrong. Yes, sir. You're 100% right. But that's a casino's business model. They're in the prop space. We got to remember. And let me just say that this is by far a very impressive release. Let's just be real, right? In the prop space, we're all smart. You're really smart, right? All of us understand this. It's a casino. Think of the business model like a casino, then it doesn't seem so bad. And when you say that the prop space's entire way of making money is from traders fail, we can't think of that as like an immoral thing. it's a casino, and that's the entire business model of a casino as well, right? It's not like it's like a surprise that that is the business model. I think for the most part, it's marketed like we want to make traders succeed. We want traders to pass, and the marketing is different. But it's like, you know, a casino saying, we want you guys to come here and win big. You know, it's kind of like you understand that you're going to go to a casino and probably lose your money, but have fun doing it, right? It's kind of this the nature of the business, right? But some of them have, again, like live programs and then like real funded programs. So they want to put you funded and put you live and are actually looking for really talented traders to split their money with, like My Funded Futures. I'm live with those guys. So I'm trading their actual money, right? You know, it's like some of the prop firms have that design. Some of them don't have live programs. Just depends. Yeah, casinos suck unless you go in and win and walk back. But the difference is with trading, you're not trading against the casino that has the edge. In prop space, it's slightly better than the casino because the prop space gives a statistical edge to the house, but not a physical edge. For instance, the physical edge is that you have, you know, the double zeros on the roulette. There's a physical probability that you can't go beyond. But your trading strategy can beat any statistical edge a house has. The house has like statistical edge they've designed such that a certain percentage of people will fail, but it's not the same from person to person. In roulette, it's the same failure rate for each person. There is no skill involved in picking where the ball lands. But in trading, a talented trader has a physical advantage over the house, even though there is a statistical advantage against them. So it's slightly better if you're what I'm saying is if you're a good trader, you can, the house's rules aren't as hard on you as they are anyone else. There's no skill in roulette other than betting. And again, you're just odds betting on fixed odds. There's no edge you can gain over the house. In trading, there is. You could just be good at trading and you're trading against nothing. The house isn't trading against you. So they can't reduce your edge by physically trading against you. They just enforce rules and you have to follow them. So it's actually slightly better than the casino. No longs here. No, not yet. Resilience is negative, so I'm going to let the gap fill today. I'm going to let the market go down to here and see what I want to do next. Yeah, they promote their jackpot payouts, get people in the door. They got a casino that has like a Ferrari on top of it. I mean, on top of a slot machine, like win this Ferrari now kind of thing. Can I share that fun to next PDF? Yeah. It's in my Discord, by the way, if you guys want it. Very impressive. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, like, and when it comes to any of these like firms doing this loss lead shit, let me just tell you guys, as much as I love it, trade at your own risk. Just remember, when it's too good to be true, you got to trust that they're going to manage their finances well enough to be able to sustain with this. Like, the craziest part about it is, you know, the possibility that it's too good to be true and then they lose a lot of money and they can't pay out, like a fast track sort of thing. And again, it's your risk to take as a trader. Hopefully you understand that. It's too good to be true. Don't just get your mouth watering like it's going to happen and you're going to get easy payouts and it's free and stuff. Just always keep in mind, like a business sense. I train you guys to be smart here. In a business sense, just make sure, you know, that, and again, it's not just like overnight, but make sure that you understand that you listen very carefully. When it's too good to be true stuff comes out and they're trying to gain market share and the company takes a little bit of extra risk. Now these Forex giants have like piles of money to play with. They have the ability to take some losses. It's not like a fast track that comes out of nowhere and doesn't have money and has an idiot CEO that just wastes the money they do make. This is a Forex giant that has countless dollars to play with, to do this with. They can absorb some losses pretty well. So I don't think this is like a, they're going to blow up next month sort of thing. I think they have planned this out fairly well, that they're trying to get market share. So, but just remember, in any of these prop firms, just gauge the idea that, you know, listen for signs, right? If people are like, I'm being denied payouts, or like for whenever they change rules for the worse in the middle of things, listen for that. And I always tell people this in prop firm world, you always want to listen for signs. Like we've been watching like top one futures implode as the weeks go by, right? It's just one little thing after the other that they're changing. You can tell their model's not sustaining. So anytime you start to hear things going backwards, that's when you want to pull the plug. Do you guys got it? You're listening from me? But Fundindex code is rocket. I have zero fear of where they are right now. They're very healthy. I'm going to tell you they're very healthy. I know for a fact they're very, very healthy. For one fact alone. I think they paid a whole lot of fucking money. So they wouldn't be doing that. They were not having money. Yeah, the plan is going to lose them absolute millions. Well, in up front, but it's a loss lead to gain market share, right? It's like the Costco $1 hot dog. It's like the rocket scooter $20 boot camp. You know, it's not designed to make money. It's designed to win market share and grow a brand. Yep. Do I recommend Fundindex or My Funded Futures? It depends. They're two different styles of trading. When it comes to the middle plan, like the scale or the core, Fundindex just completely obliterated both scale and core in one single account. When it comes to the pro plan with My Funded Futures, it's a whole different story. No DLL and no consistency on My Funded, but cap payouts, no cap and no DLL with a consistency for Fundindex. So it's kind of like apples and oranges. Do you want to have a big, fat, uncapped payout, but a consistency, but it's only 40%, which isn't bad. But the fact that you can keep 100% of your profits, it's hard to argue that My Funded Futures still has a leg in the game on that. Am I still shorting? I'm not shorting. I'm flat. Completely flat right now. Waiting for dips to buy. I think downside is probably what we're going to see. Bootcamp is hot dog, yeah. Bootcamp still only $20. So it's a market share play. Like as a business owner, I understand. It's like a marketing, but think of it like this. You're going to pay $1 million to market your firm. How are you going to do it? Well, A, you can buy commercials. B, you can buy influencer marketing, or C, you can do a combination of the both and then create a product that is going to lose money. And you just consider that advertising revenue, the loss, to gain market share, right? And then get everybody interested in your brand. And it works. Loss lead items are they're a very strong business builder. You guys remember Columbia House? When we were kids, you guys have Columbia House, so like you order records and shit or CDs, get your first 7 CDs free, then you gotta buy 6 more over the next 5 months or whatever. You guys remember that? Yeah, give away some of the product free, lose tons of money, but then make money at the end, right? Yeah, we all did that when we were kids. Columbia House, yeah. Y'all remember that? Wow, mom, but I get 6 CDs for free. Yeah, but the 6 they make you buy are like $30 a piece plus shipping. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like I get free CDs. Mom, I want to get the Nirvana CD. Ruined everybody's credit. Yeah, 100%, right? Yeah, like everybody got like if you ended up not buying the CDs and they would like write it off, you'd have a collection agency coming at you for $120. Get 12 CDs for one penny now with Columbia House. The first product is always free, yeah. Free samples at Costco dollar hot dog. Anything you can that costs money to get people in the door. That's really the new trick in marketing these days. Everybody out there is paying for influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is very it's a little saturated, especially when like you're watching Instagram and somebody's like, hey, check out this amazing thing that I like. Buy it, use my code. It's not really as good if you don't have a relationship with the influencer. It's easy in prop space because you guys have a relationship. We hang out all day. We're friends all day. We train each other in trading all day. We talk trading all day. We're a little closer than the average commercial. So firms out there are not necessarily making a lot of money buying an influencer's influence unless you're spending long periods of time with someone. So it's like, as a business owner myself, I have to still maintain that perspective as like, how do I want to market my other businesses, right? Influencer marketing is weak if the customers don't have a relationship with the influencer. And in trading, fortunately, you guys do. You join communities and y'all are like always in some kind of community. So it is a strong relationship. So it's a strong avenue of marketing. But loss lead item on top of that is strong in general. Anybody will go to anything that's like, hey guys, free burger for the day. Come on in. We're just grand opening. We're giving away free whatever. I went to a restaurant, soft opening, that all the food was free and drinks are free. So I was like, oh, free shit? Okay. And it's good. Like, it's good for a short period of time. So let's see how they handle this. The rapid challenge thing, I don't know if that can last forever. They didn't tell me there's an expiration on this plan, so whatever. Taking a business loan is a loss lead, exactly. All right. Can we get some trades going on here? I want something good. My top steps are all up a little bit. I literally cannot. I already am in a bad mood because I was so excited about going in there and whipping up some kids on the leaderboard here. I got a long journey ahead of myself if this is copy trading. Yeah, I'll go buy some more. Maybe I'll download some more RAM from the internet. That's what I'll do. What the heck is going on here? I got a lot of stuff I need to do. Oh, oops. I misspoke. Oops. I misspoke on this one. It's not consistency when eval. Oops. Let me delete that because I misspoke on this. I had a typo. Oopsie. Oopsie. Hold on. lives. I hate typing one stream, man. Foobarred this. Let me try this one more time. All right. Okay, payouts after 5. Okay, yeah. Somebody caught the typo. I typed in the wrong thing. Yeah, so this is it. Three-day payout windows, dude. This is just incredible. They're small payouts, but they're 3 days. So if you think about it, the idea that you can get $7,500 in 15 days does beat every single straight to funded program out there, which is a smaller payout schedule. Stratify is 6,000 every 14, and ETF is 5,000 every 15. There's 7,500 every 15. As long as you hit trade every single day at Fund to Next. So they're even better than straight to funded, which costs 3 or 4 times as much. It's incredibly crazy. Is that per account? Yeah, it's per account. Multiple accounts, multiple payouts. Yeah, so don't even copy trade them. The trick to completely rob these guys of money is to literally martingale yourself to success. Have 7 accounts or however many you have, and just as the market is falling to pivot, you're gonna long in one account, long in one account, long in one account. And the cheapness of the accounts will far be offset by the fact that, not martingale, it's a joke, but the idea is you're going to split up your accounts, don't copy trade. They'll all be on different schedules. It'll be super manageable on the long side because there's no activation fee. There's no monthly fee. And it's a 1-day pass. If you blow up, just replace the account and you're funded again the next day. It's crazy. Yeah, like to basically build a buffer, get your first payout and then get to your first payout and then you're good. And then you just follow the schedule. It's an interesting setup. It's an interesting plan. Yeah. Are you allowed to copy trade them? Yeah, you can because you can use Trade-Evade. So you can use any third-party copy trading thing. You're at $14, James. Big winner today. Let's go. Does the beach sound more fun than this market? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, let me show you my P&L, guys. I didn't even take a picture of this. My bad. I'm so wrapped up in all the rage I've had today with Top Step. I forgot to share with you guys some stats. Most of it's flat. I'm sorry for all of you guys out there that are Ooh, big money today. Not really. All my accounts here. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, as my dad would always say. True that. So whatever this ends up being. Didn't touch my funded. These are up, I don't know, $1,000. This is up. So like it's 1,000, 1,828. It's like $3,000. Nothing super exciting. Whip it out. All right, guys. Let's see how well y'all did today. You guys know the drill? Everybody? If you guys will whip it out. Let's see what y'all got. How'd you guys do today so far? Need you guys to whip it out real quick. Let me tell these guys real quick. Let me see the. And see how well you guys did. All right. All right, you guys. 168 minus $800. 100 minus 25. Red today. 8.5K. Jesus, legend. All right. What's your trick today? How are you making money? I wish I had your money today. Awesome job. $1,200 on 2 accounts. 2K. Sire, nice. Flat so far. Just woke up. Harry Houdini. That's. I kind of wish I just woke up. You didn't miss out on much. Flat all day. Kristen's flat. All right, cool. Minus 80, down 50. Most of you guys are in the range of like, you wish you just went to the beach today, right? Everybody's waking up, losing $20, making 14, down 80, up 200. Here you go. You had drawdown, James. Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks. Nice job, guys. Nice job. We have a couple new songs for our sub submissions, by the way, and our song submission channel. So there's a contest we have. If you write AI music, and so if you write music for the stream and we end up using your music for the stream, we're gonna have this big contest. We're gonna do this game that we're gonna play probably closer to the end of the or beginning of next month, right before we do the boot camps. In between like this boot camp and the next one, we got some downtime. We'll do it on stream. So basically like towards the dead part of the stream, like when market's kind of like lunchtime-ish. If you submit a song to my song submission channel in the Discord related to anything, it's kind of like you're playing Cards Against Humanity. It doesn't have to be funny. It doesn't have to be anything. You're playing for the audience. And the audience here is a bunch of like memeing degenerates. So you can make it as funny or weird or make fun of me or whatever you want. The point is to make it hilarious or make it interesting or make it serious, make it hype up the market. All right, so I just got approved for 10 giveaway accounts with Funded Next. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so I got them. I just asked them to give me 10. Let's go. All right, so let me get ready for it. I'll do 2 a day at least. I'll try to see if they want to give me a little more later, but I'll do at least 2 a day with the new accounts. Very cool. Appreciate you guys funding X. We love you. All right, 50K times 2. I love this stream, man. We have so much fun here. Not all 10 today. I'll do 2 every day. 2 a day. Just to make it fun. All right. Hold on. Wait, not yet. Not yet. I haven't started the bot yet, you guys. Hold on. I got to get the raffle bot going. Hold on. So as you hear on stream right now, this is somebody wrote a song about Matt drawing whoosh art with a pen on stream. So the idea is if you can actually come up with a song and we use it for the stream later, we're gonna have tiers of prizes. We're either gonna give away lifetime, we're gonna give away like a year memberships, we're gonna give away a ton of stuff just for participating. So write some AI music, contribute to the community, contribute to the stream. There could be a prize in it for you. All right, let's get the little raffle widget out here. So let's go ahead and do not yet. We'll do it in a second, but dude, oh my God. I'm excited to see what comes out of this whole Funded Next new tier thing they got going here. Anyways, there's a cool sounding whoosh art song. What is this? Oh, he said, here's a horror theatrical version of the song. Rocket Scooter meets a horror, meets horror. Imagine if Rocket Scooter had its own scare maze at Halloween Horror Nights, like our own haunted house. Okay. Here we go, guys. Actually, let's pay attention. Let's do a giveaway in a second. Market's falling to pivot. Let's go. Let me see if I got anything. We're in hedge pressure S&P. Okay. Hedge pressure S&P in just a second here. Horror dubstep. I kind of like it. All kind of fun music you guys are coming out with. Okay, so here's the B setup on Spy. It's Bolong up 1B. Very, very cool. Let's play the music in a little bit. All right, 1B setup and very close to here as well. Let me get ready to whip it out. All right, let's grab something here. We'll trade S&P. We got 10-point drop down the pocket also from here to here. So we got some A setups and B setups going forward. 36, 1.5, 15 points slower S&P. Okay, let's watch S&P. This is where the juice is. From here. I'm going to start adding a couple accounts at a time. All right. Oh, let me get on my, where's everything at? Okay. So let me get some targets on chat really quick here. Okay, so we're at hedge pressure, and then we have zone below and monthly hedge below 10. So we have 5 points and then 10 points for the targets. Okay, S&P is the target here. We have 5 points here. Below here is bull zone, and below that is so about 11. And at 64 on the dot is pocket. Okay, and also we have MHP, I think, at the same point as well. So we have not only index MHP, but overnight MHP at the same spot. Okay, so some pretty good A setups going on really close to here. I'm early with one, just on the gap fill. This is hedge pressures also here as well. Let me put my blue line here. Let's watch S&P because that's where all the juice is today. So I have hedge pressure and zones all down here at the same spot. All right, good luck on this. All right. I'll be right back. We need some song. We need some song to get the movie going. I mean, get the market going here. All right, while we're waiting, I'll be right back.
Data screams beneath the screen. Artificial minds run lean. Rocket scooter takes the wheel. The truth in charts is raw and Rat is our leader. Fire in his eyes, guiding the crew through lows and highs. Off MHP and DD lines, we ride it up to the exit signs. Signals flash, the weak will fall, but we stand firm and heed the call. EST every single time we take the trade. We don't rocket scooter is number one. Runs over gurus just for fun. Resilience is never wrong. We ride the storm where we belong. Estate every single time. Off MHP, we climb the line.
80% setup on hedge pressure.
Sharp like steel on
80% a day should hold on top of that.
no guessing game.
Doing good, doing good, doing good.
The charts align, a storm of data sacred. Fast retreat, bull scream in vain, but we decode the phantom chain. With scooter
Oops, wrong
tech,
one.
we pierce the lies and trade with thunder in our eye. In every trade, our steel is drawn. Though we get wrecked, we carry on. EST every single time. Rocket brains with battle grind. Resilience never bends or breaks. It shapes the edge that forges.
Type of fun next to you guys.
Bell to bell, we ride the trend that leads the charge until the end. ES take every single time. ES take every single time. Rocket brains with battle grind. Resilience never bends or breaks. It shapes the edge that fortune takes. From bell to bell, we ride the trend that leads the charge until the end. ES take every single time.
I'm okay making $1,000 per account, so I'm good on my consistency there. I had to close this out. That's at 1,000. That's good. We're good on that. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. This one's up 1,000. Okay, I'm almost good on this one. That one is good. So let's close that guy out with profit. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, so I have 2 accounts currently. Let me pop them on stream really quick. Wait a minute. Yeah. Where's my... Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, this one's good. Okay, that one's good. That one has 2. All right, so I'm still long in some of the accounts here. All right, guys, I'm going to hit fun to next in chat, friends. Type it in, type it in, type it in. God, I love that song so much. All right, let's listen to some of the song submissions for the whole new thing. Do you guys remember the Volume is King song? All right, time for giveaway, guys.
A new truth has
Giveaways in session, you guys. I don't know how I feel about this because I was born and raised Catholic, so apart from this being slightly sacrilegious in a way, all respect, I definitely am a Christian, so this is funny. No, it's so funny. Yeah, no. You gotta have a sense of humor. We're church going over here in this house. Come from a nice Catholic family. Well, that's funny as shit though. We're taking up offerings. Set of offerings we're giving away. Listen to the lyrics of the song. Somebody wrote this for the song submission giveaway. We're wrong from the right place. Dude, that's so funny. Oh yeah, God has a sense of humor, 100%. Have you seen the fucking platypus? Oh my God. That's proof that God has a completely crazy sense of humor. All right, let's go. All right, spinning the wheel. 2 fun and X 50K accounts. All right. Platypus is a goofy looking animal. All right, let's go. Five contracts, let's go. 250K fun and X rapid challenge accounts. The brand new amazing accounts that just came, these like game changing accounts they're doing. Or dog farts. Yeah, it's very. Come on in. Ooh, we're wrong at the right place. How you doing, iDoc?
It's hot, very hot.
Give me some hugs. Zara 143. Who's the winner today?
Zara 143. You have 52 seconds to type something in chat. Dang, so many people in chat today.
Yeah. You don't look like you're going to work. You look like you're going to the gym. You just went to Pilates just now? Just now? I swear I've heard talking downstairs this whole time. Is there? Are you in? Listen, what's that noise now? Oh, okay. I thought we were here this whole time. Okay. I'm cool. All right. Bye, babe. All right, that account made $1,000. Let's close that out. All right, got one more. This is the last one I'm fighting still. AI, dude, AI music blows my mind these days. Volume obeys. It's like price is random, but volume is king. Like I said, we said like every praise and worship song I ever heard in my entire life as a kid. Like you could be like, Gomu Gomu no, winner number 2. Type something in chat. Here. I know. Although I am a very I am a very Catholic human being, so tons of respect. I definitely we go to church regularly. All right. But that is quite humorous. The songs are very sacrilegious. That one was. 2 contracts up. This one's almost at $1,000. Working on this one. It's looking good. Here you are, Gomo. Okay, great. You're very Catholic, funny, it's funny. I feel like Catholics have like the best sense of humor when it comes to like their own religion. Catholics are like chill as fuck. At least in my church. They have 40% for challenges, right? No consistency on challenges. So 1 day pass, Roger. I like this song a lot. I actually just like this song just to listen to it. This song is an absolute banger. You're a Catholic speaker in the Philippines? Oh, nice. Nobody expects the Spanish EST. All right, you 2 winners, congratulations. Here's how you claim your prize. Go to our Discord. Wait, where did I put this on here? Hold on. No, that's, oh, okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to my Discord. You're gonna go to our consensus channel. You're gonna message an admin. His name is Slacks. He's in there. You need to make, you need to have an account with Funded Next. So send Slacks your email for that Funded Next account that you have. And then what you need to do is take a screenshot of your YouTube ID. That way we know that it's you that's won the account, and then send Slacks a message, send them that screenshot. How do I feel about the Rapids versus their old legacy account? Yeah, perfect. It's the same reason why like My Funded Features has a scale and a pro plan. You're gonna pay more for bigger payouts faster. Scale plan is cheaper for tiered payout. The pro plan in My Funded Features, they're talking about that one in general, is more expensive for big lump sum payout. It's the same at Funded Next. Same thing. You're gonna have a tiered scale out plan. And then after 5, the rest is uncapped. Okay? With the old legacy accounts, it's uncapped out the door for more expensive. This one, you got to go through each of your payouts to get to the uncapped for a third of the price. Yeah. So this one being more expensive, you're going to have to do a little bit more work than the first one. And this one's a little more expensive on the downside. And also, this one has DLL. The legacy account has DLL. That's the difference. This one is no DLL, right? So the question is, right, with the no DLL, can you survive long enough to get to uncapped? It really makes this the better account if you can make it. And these are they're only 3-day pass to payout, or 3-day to payout with the 40% consistency, which is really great. So if they trade each account once per trading week, so that, for example, if you trade on Sunday of week 1, at most you have until Friday of week 2. So it's 7 calendar days, right? So if you trade Sunday on week 1, you have until Sunday of week 2, right? I get what you're saying. So if you trade on Sunday, currently, you'll have to trade again by Friday to get your second trade in, to keep yourself from getting busted over the weekend. Unfortunately, they're not going to change that on the 7-day rule. If you trade on Monday, you need to make 1 trade a week, Monday to Monday, right? Or essentially that. Okay, so this account is pretty close to... It's all pretty good, pretty good. 580. Wait, I thought this one was up 580. Why is this one only up $400? Oh, this one was slightly red. This one was, I was like, why? This one was down 176. So this is the final one I'm working on right now. Okay, so that account is only, it's not up $1,000 yet. It's up only like $300. Okadaka. Let's rip it. All right, guys, congrats on that. I don't know. I'm a big fan of like praise and worship music though. So like, or gospel music especially. That's not praise. That's more like straight up gospel. And in college, I went to like, I was kind of like experimenting with different church types, you know, coming from like old school Catholic where it was all like hymnals and stuff. I went to some like very progressive churches, which were very like gospel-y, like people running around the aisles and clapping and stuff. It was so weird to me at the time, but I thought it was so weird. I wanted to do it. So I did it for a couple years. It was so not my style. And I was like, it was super holy roller church and I loved it. So I really got into some jamming to some gospel at the time. I was like probably like 19 years old. Dude, so like the energy was just like positive vibes, and like the music was just like unheard of, because nowadays the Catholic church I go to has like a rock band. It's different, but back in the day it was like, you know, you went there to listen to the little old lady play the organ and the priest hum in Latin, you know. It was like different vibes. And so going to my first like very holy roller style church was such a different experience, and I loved it. I was like, this is fun. And like 19-year-old me in college was like jamming out. And for a little bit, I was in the little praise singer team. So I actually would get up on the stage and would sing. Although I wasn't the greatest one, I was still on the team. We wore like these like white choir robes and everything. For a short period of my life in college 20 years ago. Price is random, but volume is king. if you say it really fast, it kind of sounds like Christ is risen and Jesus is king. And then you would hear like price is random and volume is king. Very, it even hits like the rhyming, like the alliteration of certain things you would hear in most gospel music's lyrics. JR, been leading worship at your church for the past 8 years. Oh, bro, that's so awesome, dude. Elevation, yeah, I listen to Elevation, actually do, yeah. They're good. I watch the Righteous Gemstones. Oh, I love the Righteous Gemstones. It's such a funny show. The premise is cool. It's like secession for what's it called? For evangelists, basically, for an evangelical family. I haven't seen The Chosen. No. I haven't seen it yet. Gotta visit the Tridentine Mass in ancient Latin. That music is heaven. Where's that at? Where's that at, Sean? Which spy close is Matt used? 4 p.m. Yeah. So Vaultest, this is spy close based on cache session closed. Yeah. Once it's enough, Matt will read. Yeah, that's pretty much once is all enough. That's it. But the next giveaway is only for new accounts. They didn't say only for new accounts, so anybody can enter these. I'll fight for it. But that's so funny. You guys had like Matt as a priest. Like this is the stuff you guys are doing with AI these days. It's crazy what y'all have done. I love it. Okay, so I bought the dip at hedge pressure. You guys know the drill on this one. Everything was pretty decent, although hedge pressure resilience is negative. And resilience now is also negative. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take profit on the negative res. I'm going to take this as a lucky Matt sort of thing. I could hold for longer, although I've been playing for gap fill on SPY. Res is now negative. I'm going to hold off on this and take profit. Again, I didn't take this in my funded account yet. Not yet. But everything got slightly greener just now, which is great. Oh, what's that a picture of? Let's try that again. Try this one more time. There we go. Let's clip the corner of that screenshot on accident. It's a little bit good. Now again, with positive resilience, I would be more happier about this dip buy to hold for longer. With negative res, I'm still going to hold out because it's starting to feel like one of those days where it's going to work its way lower. Again, I'm not jumping on the longer. I've fully flattened everything out. More of my accounts have worked their way to green. My Tradeifys are doing great. That's these. The one I'm still fighting with on the account is this one right here. 1,000 is my profit target for consistency. So these are all pretty much where I want them to be. This one can still do a little bit of work. That was the one that was down like $300. Now it's up 300. The other ones, the Fund Index, these are the no DLL old school Fund Index accounts from the sale. Have I been reading my Bible? I've read the Bible, I say over the course of my life, maybe like a dozen times. Like I used to like read it a lot when I was a kid. But I study all, now let me start over by saying I study all religions as much as I can. I'm more of like a globally attuned amateur theologian. I don't subscribe to just one set of stories. I think they're all important to humanity for different reasons. And a lot of the different religious texts tell similar stories, which means, you know, if we are all, let's put aside our biases towards what we believe is real or not. Belief is just your own personal journey. Put the bias aside. When everyone tells a similar story, it means there's a common origin. So in reality, the most important thing to understand is we all kind of come from a common origin, which is kind of neat to know as well. So I like to study like a lot of different things. I like a lot of religious lore and mythological lore. I just study like human belief system in general. I love mythologies. I've really studied a lot of different mythologies. It's really cool. Like an example, you know, if you read the like, you know, and let's talk about a couple of words. Like an example in the Bible, right? Story of Elijah, one of two people to exit Earth in their physical body and go to heaven, right? Jesus was the other one, according to the Bible. Elijah was swooped up from the ground. The chariot came from the sky, pulled with horses made of fire. Scooped them up, taken to heaven. Congratulations, you made it. You don't even need to die. Welcome to the club. That story goes all the way further back than, and even that, there was like a Greek hymn, the hymn of Helios, about a sun god that circled the earth in a chariot pulled with horses made of fire. Babylonian tradition has similar story. You also in China, which is across the globe where they communicate with each other, has similar story about their sun goddess flew around in a chariot pulled by dragons made of fire. And so everybody tell like the same story, which is kind of neat when you read it on all the different places and times of all these different people that would communicate with didn't communicate with each other, but tell the similar stories. Which begs the question, it all came from the same place and just localized as time went by. My theory was always that all these stories predate the Ice Age. Therefore, you know, there was a place where we all shared a similar thing. And then the world froze over in a giant ball of ice. And then for 1,000 years, we just walked around this giant ball of ice. And then when the ice melted, we ended up in different places with our stories. And the stories just played telephone to the local wildlife and customs. And this person's, you know, bear god became this person's crocodile god. And it was like, okay, right? And so it's neat when you think about it. But I always like to think about, you know, there was, how could Mexico and China and Africa all talk to each other when people were rowing in rowboats, you know, 6,000, 10,000 years ago? There's no way these countries could talk to each other. But rather, we all came from the same place, and then we migrated to follow the food in a giant ball of ice for 10,000 years ago. Then the stories made their way to different parts of the earth. So I always thought that was pretty nice. When you start to read up. The Bhagavad Gita talks a similar, right? I was inspired when I was going through my yogi training. I was reading a lot of that. I read the Bhagavad Gita in 2013. Yeah, most religions originate from pre-Sumerian times. Yeah, yep, 100%. And the cool thing is that the origin stories were lost, because imagine, like, you know, your job 10,000 during the, you know, frozen ball earth is like not to carry the history of humanity. You're just trying to survive. You know, you're not like walking around and preserving the archives in the library of human history. Like I said, I bet you in about 100,000 years, when the poles shift again and the Antarctica becomes the new equator and our equator becomes the new pole again, we'll uncover, I don't know, skyscrapers or some shit down in Antarctica. You know, civilization has moved around the world so much. It's so crazy to know, you know, what's underneath all that ice. I think we'd be surprised if we were to dig it up. Did I ever read the other Vedas? No, I didn't. I didn't have, part of my training was to read that. That was like part of one of the things I got us to read. But I always wanted, I basically read like Cliff's Notes versions of them, like summary versions of different parts of them. Ever read the Göbekli Tepe? No, I haven't. Well, here's the other thing, right? It's like, of all the stories that we tell, I mean, they're probably all right. They differ only slightly, and there is one true origin. Maybe the details are slightly off. But like, you know, you read the Epic of Gilgamesh, it's the story of Noah. It's like the same story. And they all come from 10, 15,000 years ago, pre-Sumerian. All tell the same stories that you see in the Bible, Torah, Quran. All of them have the stories, pre-Sumerian stories. So which kind of neat. What's it take how the pyramids are built? It's the same thing. Pyramids are pre-ice age. And here's my thought on the pyramids, right? Remember, humans were like here, right? We're all like here on this ball of ice. Or we're all here in land, and then, you know, the land we froze over, and then now we're migrating around the planet. You know, you can walk around the planet over the course of 1,000 years, and then you're spread out in different places, and the ice melts. Now you have people in China, people in Mexico, people in Africa. Now the ice melts, and they can't talk to each other anymore. They're thousands of miles apart, and then all of a sudden, civilizations flourish in different paths from different origin points. The pyramids were likely built pre-flood times. When would you need a structure that's very tall with entrances at the top that you can go in that can survive something that's really tall? Doesn't the pyramid to you look like a very stable structure that won't tip over under the pressure of high winds and high waves, such as when the world's going to flood? Almost like I always thought the pyramids were built originally. Now, the Egyptians found the pyramids and started using them as burial tombs, but I always thought the pyramids could have been built as giant structures to ward off, you know, flooding Earth. I mean, that's the strongest structure to withstand 100-foot waves. Why would you need to build that? You know what I'm saying? I always thought, imagine now if we're like, holy shit, the world's going to flood. What would we do? We would build structures inside of giant mountains, right? We would dig out a mountain and build a chamber inside of the mountain underground to survive. We would do that today. You know what I mean? That's what I always thought. Anyways. So I always thought the pyramids, the reason the pyramids are everywhere was the same thing. It's tradition passed down from common origin. Like we all had the same engineering decision to ward off shit. Water levels are rising. Well, what's going on? Oh yeah, so we all started here in one place on the earth, right? Then the earth was a ball of ice. So we all moved around at different places. Okay. And then the ice started melting, and then certain places of the earth started flooding. Imagine your city, like you're in a city, and then one day the water's there, and then 3 years later the water's there, and then the water's there, and then the water's there, and you're like, all right, well, let's build this giant 1,000-foot tall structure because the water levels are rising faster and faster. This ice is melting. Right? I feel like it's not, I think that the idea that pyramids exist everywhere is not because we not only carry the knowledge, but it's like, they call it convergent evolution. It's the natural solution to a problem that two independent sources can come to the same conclusion because it's the logical conclusion. So I think it's a coincidence that there's pyramids everywhere because it's the most sturdy engineering structure, and it just basically bets on the idea that everybody in, you know, prehistoric type civilizations are actually smart enough to understand that a four-sided structure where you stack blocks on top of itself is a very sturdy thing to ward off, you know, to fight off rising water. I don't know. This is why I thought pyramids were designed for. Imagine what we would do, because I always told myself, what would we do right now if a comet was going to strike the planet? Oh, well, we would dig into a mountain and go down a little bit, right? Hide underground, hide underneath some big concrete bomb shelter. So that's what I always thought. Cows are smart enough to move to higher ground when it floods. Yeah, right? And so I always thought the pyramids were, let's get to higher ground, guys. You know, like let's like get up there and let's hide inside of these things for a while. And then, you know, after the waters receded and everybody came out of the, I've watched too much fucking Fallout. So after people come out of the fallout shelters of these giant pyramids, right? Or giant caves or giant, what is evidence of giant caves everywhere, even in the, Arizona, like people would just hide inside of the big rocks. And if you didn't have mountains in the middle of the desert, well, you would build them. You build your own mountain to live inside of a cave. And then many thousand years later, the Egyptians found them and the pharaohs are like, oh, that's my tomb. I don't ever I'm one of the people that has a hard time believing the Egyptians built all the pyramids. I think they found them. How are they built? That's debatable. I think the way that they were built was very simple. You just pour water on sand and it lowers the friction and you just get enough people to yank the blocks around. You can pull them up. I think they probably did, they probably just put giant ramps of dirt and just hauled them up one at a time. Or, or they built them from the top down, which is harder to believe. That there was like there was something above the pyramids at the time that's now gone. The idea would be like, was there other rocks formations, or was there higher land, or was that just land that eroded away? And that's the harder belief. I don't really think but that is I've heard that theory posted as well, that there used to be like, where the pyramids are now above ground, they used to be below ground. So there used to be like that they dug them out and then layered blocks inside of it, but I don't believe that. Or aliens, yeah. But who knows? Anyways, point aside is that there's a lot of human history that's lost. And I think it's kind of cool to figure out, like, if you have me like one wish, like Matt, you can wish one thing about human history where it can be like, you can learn anything that you didn't know. And I think the obvious question, okay, let's apart from the idea that if you're religious, you'll probably be like, I'd like to go meet whoever in your religion, right? I'd like to meet Jesus, or like me, whatever. Let's put that aside. If so, apart from like, or meet the dinosaurs, that'd be one of them people want. Like, I'd like to see a dinosaur in person. If you ask me, like, one thing I like to see about human history is I'd want to see what Antarctica was like before it was ice. Because I bet you we've got hundreds of thousands of years of civilization that's now buried under a mile of ice. And who knows if they had a Switch 2 just like I got one, if they played Mario Kart, you know, who knows what it was like back then. Were they more advanced than we are? Where'd they go? I'd like to see what happened, right? This is Sky Trade, LOL. Sir, this is a Wendy's. All right, so gap has been filled. Resilience is now slightly positive again, which is better. But from here, I'm not going to take any more trade from now. This was the good B setup. I did open and close on that, which is really good. But I'm going to chill on this for now. Or the Garden of Eden. Yeah, like something that'd be fun, right? Like the Garden of Eden story and all that, I think even predates, like, I think that could have been a real thing 100,000 years ago. I'd like to learn some of this stuff, man. I'm just one of the people that just thinks, because I know the poles rotate, that our civilization goes for, we lived in Antarctica 100,000 years ago. I believe it. There's evidence of all kind of stuff that's buried. You can't, it's underneath all that ice down in there. Because that used to be the equator. It'd be dope, right? Like, that's what I'd like to see. I just have a suspicion that we'll find a whole lot of cool stuff under there. Cardinal Matt Church is in session. God, we got to like a heavy discussion today about human civ. I love learning though. Anything, I'm so fascinated by things. And I don't like to let my feelings or my belief system ever interrupt my natural instinct as a scientist to want to learn anything I can that's truthful. But you have to put all the stuff in front of you. Occam's razor, right? When all evidence, all things considered, the simplest explanation is usually the correct explanation. And so you have people separated by oceans that all tell a similar story. Well, the simplest answer is that they're all the right story, just slightly localized to thousands of years of branched evolution, localized to the region, right? Everyone has the same stories, the same gods, the same this, the same that. So it's the same. We're all the same. And that's the beautiful part about life. In the end, are you right? Yes, all of you. You're all right. You're all equally right and equally wrong at the same time. Just the best part about being human, which I love. So whatever the original story is, all of us believe in 20%. We all got 20% of it right. I'm sure that's the best thing we can do, all things being considered. So we're all on path to doing the right thing going forward. Does a language explain variances in stories? That's an actual thing that people say in general. Most stories are actually, like most literature is actually, even translations in literature misrepresent the original meaning. Because basically, slang and other things, idioms, don't translate literally. So imagine if you were to have like a story you tell right now, like, God, it's raining cats and dogs. And you just wrote that now. And then 500 years from now, somebody found your diary and saw that it rained cats and dogs in a different world, in a different language. They translate it to some other language. And then they believe that that was a religious text where animals fell from the sky. I mean, it's kind of like, this is the stuff you can't verify is true or not, right? Idioms don't translate literally, especially between language barriers, even in the same language. The literal interpretation is hard to understand if everything's meant to be taken literal. And as humans, we don't have language that's meant to be taken literal. We use figures of speech all the time, to the moon in trading. So you used to think that we physically would go to the moon. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to just make the assumption that somehow 2,000 years ago, everybody somehow was unable to speak in idioms and everything was super literal, right? So I like to think the idea that people in general, over time, it's hard to navigate through what is a figure of speech and what is actual literal meaning. So no one knows the day or hour is actually a Jewish idiom. Yeah, right. Butt dial and booty call. 2,000 years from now, people can be like, butt dial, what does that even mean? But I say at the end of the day, you're equal. Everyone I think is equally right or equally wrong or whatever. Like, it really just, I like to take the stance, the following stance, right? Is that you're given the freedom to choose anything you want in this world, and you're given the freedom to explore. And I think that, you know, whatever you look for or whatever you're looking for is more important than whatever you find. So life is about a journey. It's not about pretending you know everything. So whatever you're looking for is better than whatever you find. Wherever you go, there you are. We're just bricks in the wall. But yeah. There is no... But trust me, if you read enough books from different time periods, from different mythologies and different cultures, you'll find out that hundreds of them tell the same story. Tens of thousands of years. It's a similar stories, similar, like small, even smaller stories. There's a David and Goliath in multiple different religious texts. There's a great flood in different religious texts. It's just like, okay, well, somebody had to be the first teller of that story, which means there's some truth to it, right? We just all tell them differently, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of neat. New panel update 2.5K today. Let's go. Let's go. If we find people who are frozen in Antarctica, maybe they'll be in stasis and we'll have the technology to bring them back. And the first word would be like, bro, where am I? Dude, like last I was just like chilling here and we're like, whoa, he's just like us. But yeah, like water came and like froze me solid, bro. Dude, that's crazy. Boom, 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 boom. SPY should be 6 points below close. Let me double check. Why did I put that there? We bounce off a hedge pressure. That's why I put that there. My close is at the wrong spot. Thank you. I think it is. Hold on, let me double check. Why is my... Hold on. Yeah, I think I closed at the wrong spot. Hold up, hold up. That's not right on SPY. Hold on. What is going on here? We are currently at yesterday's close right now. Oh yeah, why is my close all the way down? Oh, I think I just didn't update it. That's why. Okay, so SPY close. Let me hold on. Let me double check something here. Yeah, I don't know why this was at the wrong spot. So SPY close is 4 points below the open. Yeah, that's my... I think I just didn't update it. So at 24. Thank you for letting me know that. What happened was when my platform crashed and I reset it earlier, I think it might have not updated the drawings when I had moved them. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Nasdaq's, I think, is right. Yeah, Nasdaq looks right. Nasdaq edge pressure slightly in the middle there. Right above the open. Yeah, that's about right. Nope, that also was here. Yeah, that's what happened. It didn't catch the... There you go. Let me double check the close there on NASDAQ. Right near the bottom. Okay, so that's good. Thank you for letting me know that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Still making some money today, but like I said, resiliences are not super strong, and the market is bouncing around trying to go lower. I've made some small scalps to the upside. I'm not long for the big breakout. Big up. VIX is still low enough that I don't think the market's gonna turn around and sell off today. I don't think we find lower lows. I think inside of here is still bullish if the stocks pick up some bids. Let's check NVIDIA real quick. NVIDIA, good. Apple, okay. Amazon, good. Microsoft, it's okay. It's got support. Meta, good. Tesla, great. MHV break to upside. Google, not good. Google, not good. Okay. Also big earnings this week, guys. We have Meta, Microsoft on Wednesday, Apple, Amazon Thursday. So be careful with earnings as well. Slightly ancient Matt, LOL. Encino Man was a documentary, not a movie. Dude, I loved Encino Man. It's like, get out of here. Come on, man. I'm squeezing the juice. No, squeeze juice. Get out. Bummer, man. Hey, buddy. There was a time period when Pauly Shore kicked out some bangers. Encino Man, Biodome. Biodome was probably like my favorite Pauly Shore movie. That was a really funny one. Biodome was fire. Yeah. I love that one. Within the Army Now, Son-in-Law, got a bunch of them. Go wheeze the juice. Oh, there was a time when I guess Brendan Fraser popped out some bangers too. There was Encino Man, then he was in Airheads. I thought Airheads was an awesome movie. That was one of my favorites growing up. It was Adam Sandler, Brendan Fraser, and Steve Buscemi. That was a good one. I want to watch that though. I haven't seen that in a long time. Mummy's good. Yeah. The Mummy was good. Yeah. Purple Sticky Punch. We become a millionaire. Do we actually get in a really small submarine and venture down to the bottom of the frozen waters in Antarctica? No thanks. Those small submarines I'm so terrified of like tight spaces, man. I'm like extremely claustrophobic. Everybody in life has one fear of something, right? Claustrophobia is mine. I don't know why. I hate being crammed into stuff. I could never sit in one of those tiny little capsules. I would go nuts. I get uncomfortable in elevators. I hate being enclosed in tiny boxes. I don't know what it is. That's why I don't like you, submarines. That's why submarine squid. Sorry, bro. We can't be friends. I'm sorry. But dum, 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 dum. We've got about I'm just measuring that distance there. The question is, how do we want to roll this for the rest of the day? Do I want to still take longs, or do I want to kind of chill? I feel like there's really no downside to chilling. I did make some money today. Yeah, I only charged looking a little suspicious though. Just kind of seeing where the market is sort of playing out. We don't have volatility to go with this. This is just legitimate selling. Again, I'm not bearish this market, but this could end up turning out to being a sell-off day. And why, you know, why do I just like, because I was feeling some kind of way Friday as well. I know Friday I wasn't taking any big risks either. I missed out on a little bit of the upside because I didn't take the long out the door. You guys remember my Friday was just kind of like a bland sort of day. I think I took 2 stabs at a trade, and then I decided to get out of the way, and I missed out on this upside and didn't do anything else for the rest of the day. And I felt a little suspicious on Friday with the VVIX going a little higher into Friday. And while it did kind of stabilize a little bit, VIX is not moving. So I'm really not too worried about this. And Nasdaq did fill its gap a second ago when I did grab that long earlier. Do you guys feel as if I am pressing my luck if I keep pushing at it? What do you feel? By the way, these fund index accounts are so good looking. If I wasn't already capped on these no DLLs, I'd play them myself. Father Quant, LOL. Peace be with you, and also with you. Very, very, very cool. You think we're going lower? I feel it. Waiting for A+. I think Squish, dude, I'm with you, dude. I'm 100% feeling it with you. I feel like that's the right way to go. You're right. A+ would be good. A's have been good. The couple of hedge pusher bounces have been good. But wouldn't it be so nice and tasty to start getting like some of this right here, some of that action, some of this action? Got some setups on there. It would be a sell-off if it were even to happen would be ideal. Man, there's so much to play off of here. So this is and on QQQ is a BSU. You guys know BSU, bull zone to half the distance between hedge pressure is super A+. BSU is one of the strongest bull zone bounces you've got because you just get that rapid volatility that balances in the middle. 66 and a quarter. So that's a one and a quarter to 1 trade. I like that one a lot. Like I said, I put some money on the board. Let's wait. I think we'll wait today, right? Let's be smart about it. How many people, by the way, it's your first time here in chat? I'm just curious how many first timers we have. Feel free to say, hello, it's my first time. We always get dozens of first timers every time. We do daily giveaways, daily goofiness. We talk and chatter and kill time over here. You know, obviously do a lot of trading. What I'm trading right now is 7 Fund Index accounts, 1 My Fund and Futures live account, 5 Tradify straight to funded accounts that are up a total of 192,000 in profit. I'm about $25,000 in payouts away from going live, which is very close. So these need to make 1,000 a piece. These are uncapped, so these are going funded, and as soon as they are, they're uncapped payouts, and this is a live account. Currently, the stream has asked me to go get on the Top Step leaderboard. So this morning I was fumbling with Top Step, trying to figure out how to make the platform suck less than it does to get used to trading it. But We'll see. So first time, Pat's first time every time. It feels like your first. Feels like the very first time. First time today. Just chilling. Cool. Dude, every single. God, there's like such hyper competition in the prop space right now. There are so many new firms out there trying to make something. There's so many firms out there trying to build something. And now I don't even see how a new firm's gonna get off the ground with these giant Forex juggernauts just nuking the earth with like too good to be true offers. It has become like dangerously too good to be true. Like everybody's fighting for market share for the so much they're practically just giving away money. Like here, like we're saying the next iteration is gonna be like a prop firm is like, just sign up and we'll send you a check. $500 sign up bonus. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're gonna do such crazy stuff. Hey, what's up, Nas? How you doing, man? Like, what's this eval? Oh, well, every time you sign up, they send you $50 just to sign up. I feel like they're gonna run out of things to beat each other on in the space race. Actually, speaking of, FundNX gives you a bonus after you pass. I just realized that they actually do that. So after you pass your eval and you go funded, they give you a bonus in the OG accounts. After so many payouts, they give you a fat check of a % of your eval. Forgot that they did do that. First time with brother Matt. This is the first time you come to church though. Oh, did we hit 1,100 viewers today? Y'all are gonna hate me. We got to 1099. We were 1 viewer shy of the treat. So every day we get to 1,100 viewers, I'll go buy you guys an additional Tradeify straight to funded account. We literally got to 1099 viewers, and I'm not even lying. We were 1 shy, literally 1 shy. 1 shy. Son of a, I know. But that's my treat. Every time I get to 1,100 viewers, I go out there and buy you guys a straight to funded account giveaway. We need Pickle to join. Well, you should have called him. Got him to wake up. You remember a long time ago, it was 500, right? Isn't that crazy? It's crazy to wake up and see 1,000 viewers and be like, oh man, that's low. I remember back in the day when I would get excited over 100 viewers. We've been grinding it out for a very long time. What's up, Art? Howdy, howdy. Most streamers are tied to promoting one firm. Me talking about all of them and talking about their deals is super good. You're making them all compete against each other. Yeah, so here's the difference, right? Prop firms pay salaries of like 50, depending, like at Pat's level, I'm sure Pat gets 100K a month, if not more, just to promote a firm he promotes. I can negotiate 50K a month at my level. I don't. I ask for giveaway accounts instead. So and non-exclusivity. The firms are like, we'd love to pay you 50K a month to rep only us and nobody else. And I go, instead, I'm gonna rep anyone else I want to, and I want giveaway accounts to the community. And that's what I do. Oh, they get 50K cash. No. Cash all over. These influencers are paid to promote these prop firms. 5-6 figure a month sums just to rep. It makes so many tweets a month and videos a month, etc. So for me, instead of that, I ask for giveaway accounts and non-exclusivity. So 0 firms I can be exclusive with. That's my only ask. Some of them have said, you know, we'd love for you to be exclusive, and I go, no, that's one thing I can't do. I want to be able to vet prop firms against each other so that they compete, and also my community can have options. I don't want to turn this into a shill fest for like me getting a salary to pitch you guys a product when there's clearly better products out there. I'd feel like such an idiot promoting something when there's something else better, but I can't promote whatever's better because I'm locked into something. I'm never like that. And I won't ever be like that. I don't care what they offer me. The offers have been pretty big, and I've had to turn down some because they want exclusivity, and I said I'm not going to do it. I think that's not the best way to go about it. So Pat made about 4 mil a year from affiliate stuff. Probably so. I think that's accurate. Pat's huge. I mean, he's such a big name in the space. You know, he has a lot of viewers, a lot of followers, a very loyal community. You know, I'm sure that's very accurate. I was surprised it was that low. I assumed it'd be a little higher than 4. My assumption he was making about $500,000 a month, if not more. But maybe that was last year, and this year is probably much bigger. Did I turn down iDoc when she proposed? I'd be an idiot to turn on iDoc if she proposed. Yeah. See, not going exclusive is where Pat took the launch. Yeah, no, again, Pat's a very smart businessman. He did the right thing. You don't go exclusive with people. Because you completely limit yourself. Now, again, imagine you're some struggling affiliate and somebody goes, hey, I'd love you to go exclusive with my brand. I'll give you 10K a month. And how many of these kids out there would be like, oh my God, I'll take it. 10K a month. That's amazing. When you're at like a level where I am, that's not the value is not there for smaller money like that. Exclusive, you pay me $1 million a month, maybe I'll go exclusive. And you got to offer the best products in the world, because I would not want to sit there and shill something that I didn't believe in just because you're paying me. You know, like, that's not been my thing. I want a community, and I want to grow, and I want you guys to grow, and I want to have flexibility here. If my funded futures is what's hot for the month, let's hit it. If funded next is what's hot for the month, let's hit it. Whoever's hot, let's hit it. Like, I promise you guys, I will never be bought out. Number one is they can't afford me. Number two is I don't need money. I'm good. Did we get married? No, not yet. Do I like Pat? I'm the only one he does not talk trash to. Oh, I like Pat. Pat's cool. Yeah, for some reason, I figured at some point Pat would be talking smack, but he's always been cool with me. I think when it comes to the streamers, there's just some mutual respect a lot of the really good streamers have for each other. If you actually are a decent trader and you're not a fucking idiot when it comes to like what you do, Pat's pretty cool with you actually. Like Pat me and Tracer Matt and Pat all came at the same time through the ranks. And him and Matt are cool with each other too. There's like, you know, to get on Pat's good side, there's 2 ways to go about it. Number one is don't ever talk shit about Pat. If you do, you open up a floodgate. Number 2 is don't be a fucking idiot, because he loves finding fucking idiots and ripping them apart. As long as you're neither of those 2 people, surprisingly, Pat will be cool with you. So he loves finding idiots and I do too. I just don't do it as much. Because there's so many idiots in the space trying to scam and make money. He's made a career out of, you know, knocking them down. And I admit I find it very entertaining. Although I don't participate, I do like the amount of effort he goes into because he's shut down some pretty fraudulent shit, you know, which is kind of respectful. But I think it's because deep down, like some of us, we all understand where I'll come from, you know, and I think, you know, I like to take that as somewhat of a mutual respect that the bigger streamers have for each other. Like we'd all sit in the same room and slam a few beers and just be chill, and there's no animosity there. I'm trying to see if I got an impact line here. Yeah, let's put it here. I'm a big fan of his content. I think it's quality for what it's worth. His content shifted so much over the years. It used to just be like trading, and then it went to like trading and trauma, and now it's trading and trauma, like hyped up. It's entertaining for me. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be lurking over there, chilling. because it's just fun energy. All right, impact the line. Yeah, no run lengths. Okay, we're good. All right, see those for tomorrow. Do I make $1 million a month on affiliates? Not $1 million a month, no. Do I hang out with scam baiters like Kit Boga? I have no idea who that is. I've never even heard of that name before. No, I don't hang out with scammy people. 0% chance I'll hang out with scummy people. I have a certain animosity and distaste for scammy trader folks too. Yeah. Oh shit, guys. I totally forgot. I got to get out of here. Hold on, but don't go anywhere yet. Hold on. We got to go over to My Funded TV. I totally forgot. So you guys didn't know, I star in a lunchtime segment called Lunch Money with Matt on My Funded TV, which time just ran away from us today, didn't it? Okay, everybody go to this link really quick. I'll be there, but then I come back here for the afternoon. So let's head over to My Funded TV. I got to take a leak before it starts.
What I meant to say.
All right, here's the link, guys. I forgot I'm running out of time. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, Kid Boga is the guy that messes with. Oh, he's the guy that calls. No. Okay, I know who that is now. I know. I've watched some of his TikTok stuff. He's the one that, yeah, iDoc showed him to me. He's the guy that like the guy that was like, don't run the credit card. Don't run it. Like that guy. That's the one you showed me, right? He's like, and I just type in the code and that's it. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Okay, yeah, I have seen that. The guy's hilarious. Yeah, I love that guy. No, I don't know him though. I've seen his stuff though. Why did you do that? Why did you redeem? Yeah. Okay, everybody go to that link. I'll be on My Funded TV in a little bit. I got to get out of here and I'm going to go take a leak really quick before I go. But nice day today. Looks like I'm up probably 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 today so far. Just taking some quickie, tiny little longs. We'll finish out the day. We'll do an hour at My Funded TV. We'll be right back here on this channel, like always. And I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in and being here. But go to there. Everybody go to My Funded TV. They do a ton of giveaways on that show every day. Here's the link. I spammed it in chat. And we'll see y'all later.
trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing paths